Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Battle Court Jai-Alai. This afternoon's game day will feature the Devils and the Warriors. Another part of our Friday doubleheaders here in the Fall 24 Battle Court season. I'm Andrew Blackman, joined alongside Stu Nyman to bring you the first of two game days. Right now we have the Warriors and the Devils. How you doing this afternoon, Stu?
Very well. Love doubleheader Jai-Alai Fridays.
Oh, it's been great, Stu, and a couple important game days today. Let's take a look at those standings and see exactly what we're talking about. You got the Warriors competing today. Actually, only 2 game days left for them, including tonight, so we'll get a pretty good look at where they'll finish up right now in 3rd place. You see the Devils down there at the bottom. They really need to make their push starting now. 3 game days left for them and a chance against this Warriors team to cut into that deficit. Right now, the Fireballs holding on to the final playoff spot. Top 4 teams advance in the Fall 24 Battle Court season. We get started with a little bit of singles today. Starting in the 4th division, we're going to see Kubala against Julan. Julan so far undefeated in singles, played his first 4 singles matches back in September. He's won them all, looking to complete the perfect season. Kubala just 1-3. Kubala will have the serve. We're ready to begin. It's Friday afternoon game day.
Ready to begin. Kubala has the serve for the Devils. Kubala serves. Our first game of this doubleheader is now underway. Kubala from the 11 line to the inside. Erbetta forehand by Julan, mid-wall. Scooped up, but tipped. First point for Julan of the Warriors.
And understandable why Julan has that undefeated record. I mean, a player that's played in Division III previously, dropped down to this rank before last season. The Warriors won a championship. They froze him and looking as good as ever now in this division again.
Here's a backhand by Kubala. Erbetta coming out. That Erbetta is that rebound off the back wall. Kubala on the backhand to the inside. Catch by Kubala. Julan now from the 9 line, hard to the inside. Kubala missed it coming the front way, missed the Erbetta as well. That's 2 points for Julan. A reminder of the scoring here in Battle Court. The first player to reach 6 points will win the set. First player to win 2 sets wins the match. And
Julan has the best right side in this division. Good power on it, good precision, crossing the sidewall consistently, making that catch difficult for Kubala in the back.
Erbetta forehand by Julan. Here's Kubala. Forehand to the 9 line. Julan's there. Backhand by Kubala. Erbetta forehand now by Julan. Here's Kubala. Powerful forehand. Erbetta left side. That's a nice save by Kubala. Kubala looking for another Erbetta. Great play. An attempted 2-all stopped by Julan. Julan blasting it. Oh, gave him a chance. Kubala with a fine throw to the inside. Julan comes cross court to make the play. Erbetta with a light touch. Julan now at the 6 line. At Cortada scores. 3 points for Julan of the Warriors. He serves.
Well, good adjustment second time around on that forehand by Julan. Kept that one a little bit lower. First time elevated it. Kubala had a great read, and you don't want to put it anywhere in his catching radius. I mean, one of the better catchers in this division. And you see good range by Julan also to get back in there. But then the hooked Erbetta. Julan has it up at the 5 line, and not a place you want to play defense from if you're Kubala.
Here's the backhand by Kubala. Erbetta coming out. Erbetta forehand by Julan. Erbetta forehand by Julan. Kubala to the inside. Lifts it high and hard to the back wall. Kubala makes the catch. Fakes the 2-all. Puts it inside. Julan will keep it on the forehand. Kubala. Juggling ruled on the catch. That's a 4th point for Julan. He has a serve. When the ball comes into the cesta, when you make that catch, the ball's going to roll after you make the catch. But it can't leave the surface of the inside of the cesta. Here's the backhand by Kubala. Rebote forehand to the inside. Kubala lets it pass. Rebote left side. All right, to the middle of the court. Here's Julan. Scoop attempt. Tipped. That's 5 straight points for Julan. Possible set point.
And it's pretty much been all the same for Julan. Forehands back to the inside. Kubala's kind of sticking to that spot deep in the backcourt. And in a matchup like this, where the way that Julan's been playing, you expect Kubala maybe throw a couple more shots to try to put something up on the board. We'll see.
Rebote forehand, laid up. Kubala attacks, has it on the right side. Throws the carom to score. Aggressive play by Kubala to avoid the shutout in the first set. Kubala's on the board with the first point for the Devils today. He serves.
Oh, he really committed to getting up and taking that ball in the air. He took off as Julan laid up that right side rebote, and he took full advantage. Take a look. He sees he's moving up, I mean, well before that replay. And see the 2-0 opens up, and it scores. Well done. Getting Kubala on the board now.
Backhand by Julan to the inside. Kubala makes the catch at the 10 line. Rebote on the side wall. Scoop by Kubala. Fake to all. Inside placement caught by Julan. Here's the backhand. Splitter. Comes the left side of Julan. Julan hard to the inside. Kubala going for the save. Missed the catch. Point and set to Julan of the Warriors. Takes the first set 6-1. We will put 2 minutes on the board. Come back out. Play our next set.
Yeah, 6-1 in that first set going the way of Julan, and just a little more power coming from that right side of Julan than almost anybody else in this division. I mean, you think of Ben in the 4, his left side in particular.
Yeah, real
but,
bullet.
You know, nobody really throws consistently as hard as Julan. Take a look here again. See, winds it up low and hard to the inside. Kubala, though, you know, he's a grinder. I mean, he'll stay in there with these long points. He'll be diving on the ground, saving rebote after rebote, and it just simply epitomizes just catch one more ball than your opponent. And this matchup here, Julan made it very difficult. You see, just lays it up again. I mean, back on the floor, but this forehand scores.
It was nice to see Kubala there. He was playing an entirely defensive game up to that point. Then he moved forward on it. Through the carom that scored.
And then late on here at 5-1, Julan from the Costado. Keeps it inside.
Just out of reach.
And then the rebote.
No rebote.
Yep, tough to play there off the back wall. 6-1, Julan wins the opening set of the day. And for those just joining us for the first time, perhaps on this Friday, we've been playing some double headers. One game day now, beginning at 2:30 Eastern Time. The second one at 7 p.m. Eastern Time tonight. You have the Devils and Warriors right now, and tonight will be the Renegades and the Cyclones. This afternoon's slate, the first 6 matches will feature 2 singles and 4 doubles matches. We begin with the first 2 singles matches, Kubala and Julan right now. You see Douglas there in the background. He's preparing for his matchup next against Alex.
Kubala there in the ESPN3 DraftKings players cage. Time's expired on the break. Kubala will have the serve here in the second set. We're ready to begin our second set. Kubala will have the serve for the Devils. Yeah. Kubala serves. Second set is underway. Robote hit the overhead screen, which is out of play. First point. Second set goes to Julan of the Warriors. He has the serve.
Yeah, you never want to be playing those rebotes up above your head. And you see Kubala a little bit indecisive as that ball was approaching him and just sent it up in the overhead screen.
Here's the backhand by Kubala from the 12 line. Thrown powerfully, clearing the overhead screen. Julan makes a save at the side wall. Kubala attacks. Looks like he was going to the inside. Wound up mid-court. Scoop attempt missed. Robote is saved from the 11 line. Here's Julan at the 3. Hard to the inside and scoring. 2 points for Julan of the Warriors. He serves.
Well, that's the type of effort you see with Kubala almost daily. I mean, he's going to put his body on the line to save these rebotes. But again, making that save so deep into the backcourt, it's just a defensive play. And Julan's got it up at about the 2 or 2.5 line. Not going to win many points when he's got it up there.
Kubala on the backhand. Backhand 2-all. Caught on the forehand of Julan. Julan powerfully from that right side. Scoop missed. 3 points for Julan of the Warriors.
You know, going for the backhand 2-all early on, you saw what happened in the first set. Here in set 2, he's thinking rather go down swinging, but just not well executed there. Julan takes it in the air and just another low, hard forehand back to the inside.
Yeah, if your opponent is catching it in the air, they knew exactly where it was going. What a catch by Kubala. Karam opens and scores. Well thrown by Kubala. Kubala gets his first point for the second set. He has the serve.
Karam's been the best offense for Kubala. Got him both points in same type of throw here. Moving up on it, has it in the air up in the front court, throws the Karam, 2-all from the right side, and it scores.
No, that starts now. Here's the backhand. Robote forehand. Here's Julan.
Wow, got him.
Outside placement scores for Julan. He leads 4-1.
All the shot making from Julan comes from the right side. Almost every throw today has been to the inside. This one mixes it up, catches Kubala going the other way. So well thrown there. 4-1 lead for Julan now in the second set.
Here's the backhand by Kubala. Robote coming out. Robote forehand, low and hard. Kubala makes the catch. At the sidewall, Julan makes the play at the 10 line. Scoop by Kubala. Robote forehand. Kubala moves up, takes it in the air. Inside placement. What a catch by Julan. He got there. Kubala makes the catch. 2-all. Read and stopped by Julan. Julan powerfully from the forehand. That will score.
Another one.
5 points. Possible set. Possible match point for Julan of the Warriors. He serves.
Inside placement here, and Julan's made this catch a couple times in the match with one hand crashing into the sidewall. Kubala shoots another one, you know, just trying to get some points up on the board quickly. And when you don't usually score on the 2-all, comes right back at you, and it's a tough catch to make. 5-1, a chance to close out the match.
Kubala on the backhand to the inside. Robote forehand by Julan. What a catch by Kubala. He moves up and takes that in the air on the left side. Scoop. Robote forehand. Inside placement. Scores. Kubala still in it with 2 points in the second set. Julan has possible match point.
Yeah, just a subtle little fake there, like he was going to throw the Karam, which...
And he's thrown it a couple times successfully, so...
The only way for the fake to work is, you know, you have something to look out for. I mean, he's thrown the Karam well. That's been his best weapon. Julan falls for it and beats him to the inside. Well done.
There's a backhand by Julan. Big backhand by Julan. Erbetta comes all the way out to the 4-line. Turned right up the middle on the save by Kubala. Placement to the inside, scores for the win. Point set and match in straight sets for Julan, winning at 6-1, 6-2.
And with that decisive win, Julan completes a perfect singles season at 5-0 in Division 4. Congratulations to Julan of the Warriors. Not only that, he gets his team up on the board here on this afternoon game day. 1 point for that singles win. Coming up next, we'll see Julan's brother, Alex, representing the Devils, though, taking on Douglas for the Warriors.
As soon as that highlight ball leaves the cesta, you can't blink because every second is packed with action. Keep up with the world's fastest ball sport all game day long with bets on the matches, the sets, and each individual point. Find your favorite team or player and get in on the action with DraftKings, the official sports betting partner of the World Jai-Alai League. The crown is yours.
Game day scoreboard after that first singles match of the day. 1 point going to the Warriors, courtesy of Julan. And we'll be hearing from Julan here in just a few seconds. Not many players able to say that they complete a perfect season in singles or doubles, but Julan, one of the few that can. Let's hear from the 4th-ranked player for the Warriors. Here is Julan. Julan, congratulations, a perfect 5-0 in this season as singles. What are your thoughts on that perfect season?
Nothing, happy to keep playing and winning, and that's it, happy, man.
Yeah, and your right side has been such a weapon for you over the course of your career here at Magic City. When did you really start developing, and when did you feel like that was a weapon for you in your game?
To be honest, I don't know, but they have always told me that my right side is strong. My backhand is not that good, so I always try to play with my right hand.
Awesome, Julan. A great performance there. Straight set victory. Get your team on the board. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Coming up next, moving over to the top division of singles, we're going to see Douglas against Alex. These top division singles players play a couple extra matches. They play 10 compared to the rest of the players who only play 5. So far, Alex just 2-5. You flip over to Douglas here. He's 4-4, winner 4 of his last 5 singles matches. There's a serve by Alex. We begin. Back into the inside, pulled in by Alex, deep in the backcourt. Douglas on the Erbetta, high off the front wall. That's tipped. First point of our second match goes to Douglas of the Warriors.
Yeah, Alex knowing that he can take that on the Erbetta or try to take it in the air. You always want to try to take it in the air if you can. That was really close to the side wall. Well thrown by Douglas.
Alex from the left side, he passes. Douglas, Erbetta to the outside. Alex stays with it. Played above his head. Douglas trying to get back in there. He will not. 2 bounces and a point for Alex. He's on the board.
Alex has taken some time figuring out and adjusting to the court here in Magic City. These last few weeks, he's been doing great.
Alex, left side Erbetta, high off the front wall, backing up. Douglas lets that one pass, shoots a 2-wall off
bold.
the Erbetta to score.
That is bold. That was a left side costado Erbetta from, what was that, like the 11.5, 12 line?
Yeah, that was pretty deep in the backcourt.
Yeah,
right at the 11.
that was an impressive shot by Douglas.
And Alex, I mean, rightfully so, not expecting that one to come to the outside. Low bullet right in the corner. Not a lot on that Erbetta. Douglas lays it up. Alex steps back on the right side. He throws a drop shot. Douglas will not get there. 2 points for Alex.
It's one thing we saw the last time that Alex played singles. He was changing it up. 2-all, back and hard, drop shot. He's been working on them all. Douglas tried to get to it on the inside. 2-2.
Douglas rifles the backhand. Here's the rebote. Rebote forehand powered inside, caught by Douglas. Costado clipped. Alex reaches out, makes the catch. He shoots a carom. Doesn't open up enough. Douglas from the outside comes back over the top. Ball's tipped by Alex. 3-2 lead for Douglas.
Yeah, so far, Alex and Douglas going point for point. Beautiful catch there by Alex. The carom, red end, stopped by Douglas. Oh, just off the tip.
Alex takes in the serve. High, hard backhand. Douglas on the rebote. He makes a save. Backing up. Alex looking for the scoop. It's missed. 4 points for Douglas.
Yeah, Douglas changing things up there. So far, Alex and Douglas have both been throwing hard, except, of course, for the drop shot that Alex threw. But Douglas, that was kind of like a tweener. Wasn't particularly hard, just out of reach of Alex.
High bouncing serve. Alex settles back to the 13. Comes out from the left side. Douglas makes a play overhead. Rebote left side. Dug out. Douglas advancing on it from the Costado. There's a 2-wall. Not opening up enough. Alex tracks it down. Whips it inside. And it scores. 3 points for Alex.
So Alex has established that Douglas will be throwing the 2-wall. Threw it earlier successfully. He takes off for this one.
Yeah.
Just doesn't open enough for Douglas.
You see where he is in that replay, too.
Absolutely.
He's well to the outside of the court.
Yeah. Was ready for it and returned it right to the left side. Just not able to make the play.
Old bullet there and back in the corner. Rebote played by Alex to the inside. Catch by Douglas off the side wall. Rebote again. This one a little bigger bounce. Douglas controls it. Now he passes from the right side. Rebote turned high off the front wall. Douglas has it. Middle of the court. Costado back to the inside. The scoop is missed. 5 points for Douglas. He has a possible set point.
Alex has been pretty spot on in both the practices and in battle court, especially these last 2 weeks with his catching. He's made some spectacular catches. That scoop just missed.
Alex lobs it into the corner. Rebote right on the wall. Douglas flicks it up. Alex attacks up at the 3-line, back to the inside. Douglas full sprint.
Not enough.
Got it. Something on it. Not enough to reach a front wall. Good effort, but a 4th point goes to Alex.
Yeah, don't know that Douglas was trying to, usually when you're at a position like that and facing us, facing the back wall, you have some situational awareness. Douglas probably got the best of what it's going to take to get the ball up to the front wall. So I don't think he was necessarily trying to throw a drop shot there, just trying to get the ball up.
Rebote left side with a big bounce. Douglas controls it at the 10. Hard backhand. Here's the Rebote. Rebote left side is a 2-wall. Douglas gets out there. Douglas winds it up. Powerful throw crossing the side wall. It's tipped. Point and set. Douglas wins it 6-4. 2 minutes will come back and play set number 2. First set between Douglas and Alex going the way of Douglas 6-4. And a very aggressive start, too. Started shooting the 2-wall off the Rebote and just established that he's going to be aggressive, and that's usually when Douglas is at his best.
Absolutely. Here we are in the ESPN3 DraftKings Players Cage. Players taking their breaks back here in between sets and to prepare for matches. That'll bring us to, see Douglas here, choosing the Rebote. Passed on taking it coming at him. Throws a picture-perfect 2-all. That's how we got things started off. Fine catch by Alex. Karam doesn't open up. Douglas has it here.
And this is kind of what we saw with Julan in the previous match. I mean, powerful forehands from the outside, back inside, and tough for anybody to handle. Not a bad effort, but look at Douglas. Gets out there. He's one of the fastest players on the roster. He reads the ball as well as anybody, and really tough to score a 2-all on him. Gets out there again. Closes out the set, 6-4. But you noted, I mean, really improved play from Alex over the last couple of weeks. I mean, that reflects in his double standings, too. He and Erbetta have won their last 3 matches dating back to November 8th. So you see that. Last time Alex played in singles was back on the 28th of October. He won that matchup. I believe it was against Manu. So in all competitions, Alex certainly figuring it out and is getting much better. I mean, the defense was there from the start, and it's just a common theme for almost every player, is just finding the offense here on this Magic City court, and you're starting to see it a little bit more.
Absolutely.
Not many shots coming from Alex. A good drop shot in that first set. See if he opens it up here in set number 2. We ready to begin our second set. Alex serves to Douglas. There's a serve. Set 2 is underway. A runner inside. Great catch off the sidewall. Backhand. Scooped up by Douglas. Douglas with the carom. It's in, and it scores. Douglas on the board. First to begin set 2.
Douglas sees his shot. He sees, you saw him peek there. Exactly where was Alex going. Alex was going to the inside. Threw a really nice carom that opened up and scored.
That one kind of died off the front wall. Alex advanced on it, throws a drop shot. Not enough on that one. Here's Douglas. Goes for the carambola. That kicked out of play.
My.
It's going to get Alex on the board.
Yeah, Douglas has been, I don't know if he thinks, well, anyway, he's been going to the left of Alex to stop these drop shots. You can't go through Alex.
Yeah.
But Alex has been getting a lot of play off that side wall. Don't know that he wouldn't have a better chance going past him on the right.
Yeah. Erbetta forehand dropped inside, then missed off the side wall. Alex leads it 2-1.
Another thing we've seen consistently, Alex warming up through the sets.
Fault over serve. Either touch or pass the 7th line. Second serve coming up. Douglas gets up to that second serve. Low runner inside. Alex makes the catch. With a 10, he drops it in the corner. Rotate forehand. Played back to the right side of Alex. He winds it up. Powerful throw at the feet of Douglas. He makes a scoop. Douglas passes. Alex missed Erbetta. 2 points for Douglas. We're tied up.
Alex can generate a lot of power off of that Erbetta. And we see just power without the control there.
Big bouncing serve. Back at the 13, Alex handles. Comes out from the left side. Here's the Erbetta. Douglas makes a save. Alex powers it inside. Missed off the side wall on the return. The 3rd point for Alex. He retakes the lead.
There's nothing easy to catch about that ball. Douglas makes some spectacular catches at the sidewall. Scoops, takes it coming off the sidewall. None of them are easy. That one, just not able to get into his assistant control.
Nice catch by Douglas off the sidewall. Alex from the 10. Low runner in the corner. Douglas waits on it. Erbetta 2-wall is low. That's in the pad.
probably the most aggressive that I've seen Douglas with the shots.
Yeah.
That one, he wasn't in good position to make that shot. We saw him make it before, but he was far more stable after the catch.
Douglas on the left side makes the catch. It's high off the back wall. Alex on the rebote, play to the inside. That's a tough catch made by Douglas. Alex flying back of the 9 line, pulls it in. Here's Douglas up at the 8. High and hard. Rebote hits high off the back wall. Played on the right side by Alex. Douglas caught the corner.
Oh,
Alex
catch.
attacking. Alex rips it inside. Douglas with a tip ball. 5 points for Alex. He has a possible set point.
Alex raising his cesta to apologize. There was a lot of activity. Alex trying to get out of the way after he made the throw.
Well, that one definitely looked like it got away from Alex. Almost hit himself off the front wall.
Yeah, we don't want to see that.
Douglas back at the 13. Powerful backhand. Rebote play to the inside. Stays with it. Makes a diving save, but it's in the pad. Point and set. Alex wins at 6-2. We come back and play a third set in just 2 minutes. And so Alex picks up a set, forcing a decisive third set here between these top-ranked players. Second match of the game day. 1 point already to the Warriors. Julan defeating Kubala in straight sets. Coming up after this, we'll have a third division doubles match. We'll feature Hyro and Kubala against Julan and Nicholas. Take a look at some replays here between Douglas and Alex in set 2. Tough catch, trying to scoop that one up off the side wall. See, got a lot of basket on it, just couldn't bring it in. Yeah, that one, a little bit of an unintentional screen as Alex was trying to get out of the way and Douglas was trying to line up that catch. Again, it's one of those cases where, you know, interference, you have to stop play. You can't make an effort to move towards the ball. In that case, Douglas clearly trying to go for the catch, and even though, you know, you could see got a little bit in the way, but would not be able to request interference in that case, as Douglas did not. But a third set coming up. Alex has improved in the second half of this season and improved in the second set, winning 6-2. And that's the type of aggressive play we figured we were going to see. He started opening up a little bit more. I mean, even just moving up and powering these low, hard forehands to the inside. That's something that gave Douglas a little bit of trouble. And not often you see 2 missed balls by Douglas there on the inside.
Yeah, definitely not. Neither one was... obviously, he had the distraction of Alex. Alex makes a beautiful catch here.
Yeah.
Rifles it to the inside, but trying to get out of the way. So
Yeah,
it's hard not to be distracted by that. And
right. Third set, whistle's blown. Alex making his way back out there. Douglas will have the serve to begin set number 3.
just thinking, but distraction does not constitute interference.
It does not.
It doesn't.
Douglas serves. Our third set is underway. Big bouncing serve back into the corner. Backhand to the inside. Pulled in by Douglas. What a nice catch. Rebote forehand. Powered back to the inside. Douglas waits on the rebote. Lays it up. Alex attacks from the right side to the outside.
Wow.
That's well thrown and scoring. Alex gets on the board first here in our third and decisive set.
Yeah, really well done there by Alex. An aggressive style of play. Douglas, you could see, hopping from one foot to the next here. Alex makes the catch. Douglas decided it was going back to the inside. Outside placement scores.
Fault over serve. Second serve coming up. Douglas handles the serve, backhand. Played to the right side by Alex, scooped up by Douglas. Backhand, shoots off the back wall again. Alex drops it inside, good control by Douglas. Ooh, that rebote just laid up. Douglas advancing now from the costado. He powers it inside.
Oh, what a
a
catch.
scoop by Alex, coming cross court. Douglas with the leaping grab, keeps it in the air, backhand along the wall. What a stop now by Alex. Forehand rebote. Oh, Alex reaches back behind him, great control again. The forehand is up in the overhead screen. That's out of play. Douglas gets his first point, and we're tied up.
Tied up at 1 point apiece. Ball looked like it was going high. A little bit of a late whistle, but the call of the judge is final.
Rebote forehand, played over the top. Oh, what a catch as that crossed low. Douglas, nice scoop up there at the 8. Low bullet back inside. That scores. Great sequence. Douglas gets his second point. He now leads.
Some battles of the hard left sides. Beautiful catch here by Alex.
That
Throws
is
a
such a
bullet
tough
down
one.
low. Scoop by Douglas. He throws a bullet down low. Look at that. Along the wall the whole way. Beautifully thrown.
Rebote forehand laid up. Backing up. Alex makes a stop on the right side. He powers one. Good scoop by Douglas along the side wall. There's the backhand. It passes. Rebote forehand dropped over the top. Here's Douglas from the costado. It's a 2-wall. It opens and scores. 3-1 lead for Douglas.
You know it's a well-thrown 2-all because once Alex saw him commit, he's fast. He goes straight to the outside. Cesta's up, just not able to make the catch before it hits the screen. Beautifully thrown by Douglas.
Alex on the right side. Again, trying to pass. Ooh, Douglas stops this one. This one a little bit lower and harder. Knocked down off the side wall. Douglas leads 4-1.
A little bit aggressive play there a little too aggressive rather, by Alex. Went up, I think, to try to take it in the air. Went up with a difficult catch that he couldn't make at the side wall.
Rebote forehand dropped over the top. Alex waits for it. Douglas comes cross court, makes the catch, dropped at the feet of Alex. What a tough scoop, laid up at the 9 line. Rebote pushed to the outside. Alex stays with it. Now gets in there, throws it right over Douglas's head. He makes a scoop. He throws another 2-wall. That one doesn't open up enough. Alex back to the inside. That scores.
It's an excellent read by Alex. Also, when Alex changed from going for the rebote on the left side to the right side, and Douglas was standing right there, that
got a little dangerous.
Yeah, that's real dangerous. Alex obviously has control. It's on Douglas to get out of the way. All you need to do there is throw each or be they of the Chargers in the mix. And Death Ball 2024.
Douglas takes that serve deep in the backcourt, comes out on the left side. Alex waits on the rebote. He lays it up. Douglas knocked it down.
Tip ball.
3 points for Alex.
Have to believe with a miss like that after that Douglas was thinking about how he wanted to throw it after making the catch. Supremely confident on his catching, which he should be. We don't often see just a straight-up miss like that by Douglas.
Douglas handles that serve, backhand. Dropped into the corner, not a lot on the rebote. Spinning save by Alex. Douglas, carom. Oh, that kicked up and out of play. 4-4 is the score. Alex serves.
Yeah, Douglas had it lined up and threw it perfect. That's where you get a little help from the side wall. What we mean by that is that there's certain areas you don't know where they are, where the ball just behaves a little differently. He threw that carom perfectly. It kicked up.
That was crazy.
Yeah,
I have not seen the ball react that way on a carom that looked like it was going to score easily. Rebote forehand back inside. That's a great catch by Douglas. Ripped it off the side wall. Ball missed off the bounce. 5 points now for Alex. He has a possible set and a possible match point.
Yeah, with that one, Douglas obviously frustrated. Still talking. Really just needs to get his head back in the game. Not happy about the carom, obviously. Not happy about that scoop attempt, obviously. But focus, because he can still win this.
Douglas from the left side. Good control on the backhand. Here's the rebote. Rebote powered over the top. Caught by Douglas. Douglas from the 10. This one back to the inside, backing up. Douglas makes the scoop. Powerful throw. Shoots off the back wall again. Alex makes a good turn, backing up. Douglas, high scoop, 2-wall, opens,
Beautiful.
And it scores. He's brought it to 5-5 here in our third set. This is match point. Douglas serves.
Yeah, this is what you'd expect.
A little more zip on this one, too.
Well, no fear.
Yeah.
No hesitation. Just beautifully done. Between these two players, you'd expect it to come to 5-5. Here we are. Match point.
Alex with the backhand. Oh, this is coming out a long way. Douglas on the rebote. He powers it over the top. Alex waits at the 10. With that little clip off the sidewall, right to the forehanded Douglas. He powers it inside. It scores for the win. Point, set, and match. Douglas comes back, takes it 6-5 in the third and decisive set. That's a big comeback for Douglas and the Warriors. I mean, down 5-4 when he was leading that set 4-1. It was looking like it was going to get away from him, but great comeback by Douglas there
Absolutely.
at the end, winning those final 2 points to get his team another point in our season-long standings. Coming up next, third division doubles. We'll see Hyro and Kubala against Julan and Nicholas. Take a look at this final throw. Douglas on that right side, crosses the side wall. Scoop missed, and the rebote not there. What a match and what a win there for Douglas. Warriors now lead the game day 2-0. Take a look here. Game day scoreboard. Reflecting those 2 points, as the Warriors won both singles matches. Julan in straight sets over Kubala, and Douglas just a few moments ago in 3 sets over Alex. We're going to hear from Douglas of the Warriors here in just a few moments. He said slow start for Douglas in singles, lost his first 3 matches, but now, Stu, he's won 5 out of his last 6.
Yeah, we've seen a couple of these winners interviews.
Douglas is ready to go in the DraftKings Players Cage. As the practice begins for this third division doubles match, we will hear from the top player of the Warriors. Here is Douglas. Douglas, a little bit of a crazy third set. I mean, you're up 4-3, and you threw a carom that looked to be pretty good, and it kicks out of play. What's going through your mind, and how eventually were you able to settle yourself down and get that win?
Yeah, you know, I set up the point pretty well, and I had the forehand carom right there. I went with the shot, I threw it, and I think that it hit one of the cracks on the front wall, and it shot up a little bit and landed out. You know, it's hard to kind of get your momentum back after that. But I stayed with it. You know, I made a couple silly mistakes in that third set, and, you know, I started a little sluggish and even came out a little sluggish in that third set too. But, you know, happy I was able to fight back and get the win.
Awesome, Douglas. Big win for your team, and congratulations on 5 out of your last 6.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, moving on over to the 3rd division of doubles. We're going to see Julan and Nicholas against Hyro and Kubala. Hyro and Kubala this season, just 1 win. They're 1-6. Julan and Nicholas, 2-7. This will be their final match of the regular season for Julan and Nicholas.
Hyro serves, we begin. Here's a backhand by Hyro to the inside. Nicholas is there. Backhand now from the 11 line. Nicholas will take the ball on the bounce at the 10 line. Julan on the left side. Backhand from the 6 line. Julan hard backhand to the inside. Kubala is there. There's the forehand by Kubala. Backhand by Nicholas. Kubala from the 11 line. Erbetta forehand by Hyro. Julan's waiting for it at the 6 line. Hard to the inside it goes. Kubala on the backhand. There's a backhand by Nicholas. Erbetta left side by Hyro. Big bounce brought in by Nicholas. Powerful backhand. Hits the back wall. Out to the Erbetta. Catch by Nicholas. Kubala telling Hyro to go for it. He had the better play. Erbetta left side. Clips the sidewall. Nicholas now from the 9 line. Powerfully from the forehand. What a catch by Kubala. Julan on the 7 line. Forehand. Here's Nicholas on the backhand from the 11 line. Excellent catch by Kubala at the 12. Backhand close to the side wall. Returned by Nicholas. Here's Hyro powerfully from the forehand. Excellent catch by Nicholas. What a catch by Kubala. Moved up. Made the play. Julan again. Low and hard. Excellent catch by Kubala. There's the backhand. Erbetta forehand by Hyro goes to the overhead screen, which is out of play. Long played, hard fought first point goes to the Warriors, Julan and Nicholas.
Yeah, and that's to be expected in a matchup like this. And it starts with the 2 front quarters. I mean, Julan, who moved up from the backcourt a little bit earlier this season, and Hyro, both players who don't throw a lot of shots. They have pretty solid Erbetas. I mean, Hyro, one of the best forehand Erbetas on this roster. That one getting away, but these guys are going to get into some long rallies and just simply catch one more ball than their opponent. See if that works out.
Backhand by Kubala to the 11 line, and Nicholas is there. Just backhand by Kubala again. Nicholas moves in. Goes deep from the left side. Kubala takes it at the 13 line. Here's the backhand. There's the backhand by Nicholas. Robote forehand, low and hard. Nicholas is there. There's a backhand by Hyro. Nicholas on the catch, backhand from the 10 line. Nicholas now from the 11 to the inside. To the back wall, out to the rebote, played on the forehand of Hyro. There's a backhand. Rebote forehand by Hyro. That backhand hits the overhead screen. It's out of play. 1-1. Hyro serves for the Devils. Reminder the scoring here in Battle Court. First team to reach 6 points wins the set. First team to win 2 sets wins the match.
Yeah, this is one you might want to get comfy for. You know, you see another long rally there and just the opposite of what we saw in that first one. You know, Nicholas now making an unforced error, sending the backhand up in the overhead screen. Now, you'd say for one of these teams to throw a couple more shots, but for both players, and particularly Hyro, that's been his game throughout his career, and it works for him, and there's no reason to change it up.
It's a good hard serve by Hyro. Kubala, fine catch at the 13 line. Here's a backhand by Kubala. Nicholas is there. There's the backhand. Nicholas from the 10 line. Nicholas on the backhand. Kubala plays it inside. Beautiful catch by Kubala off the sidewall deep. Nicholas is there. Powerful backhand by Nicholas, passes to the back wall, out to the rebote. Forehand rebote by Hyro, out to the rebote. Julan's there. There's a backhand by Kubala. Nicholas with the catch. Hard throw to the inside. Rebote, forehand. Kubala now from the 12 line. Here's the backhand by Nicholas. Rebote forehand. Catch by Julan. Scoop by Kubala. Excellent catch by Julan right off the sidewall. Another hard backhand caught by Kubala. Rebote left side to the inside. Julan catches that on the forehand against the side wall. Kubala goes deep. Rebote left side by Julan. Hyro attacks, has it on the forehand. Low and hard. Caught by Nicholas. Beautiful catch there at the 9 line. That touched the overhead screen, which is out of play. 2 points for Nicholas and Julan of the Warriors. Julan serves.
Yeah, and just a few throws prior, I mean, Hyro had it on his right side and just threw it right to Nicholas on the inside, caught it in the air. You expect him to do just a little bit better with that forehand that's been such a big weapon for him over previous 5 seasons.
Here's the backhand by Nicholas. Powerful forehand by Julan. Ball tipped by Hyro at the 9 line. That's 3 points for Julan and Nicholas of the Warriors. Julan has a serve.
A rare miss by Hyro up there in the front court, coming right to his left side. You know, the last couple game days have been a couple more losses for Hyro than we've seen throughout his career.
Powerful forehand. Beautiful catch by Kubala back at the 12 line. Kubala again, deep in the backcourt. Kubala from the 13 line again. Here's the backhand. Nicholas is there from the 11 line. Nicholas on the forehand, right up the middle, caught by Hyro. Hyro to the inside. Erbetta, left side saved by Julan. Hyro has it on the left side at the 6 line. Split placement, thrown to score. Hyro and Kubala of the Devils have 2. Julan and Nicholas of the Warriors have 3. Hyro has a serve.
Well, there is the rare Costado 2-all thrown to score by Hyro. Winds it up. Look at Nicholas standing to the inside, expecting the inside placement. Julan protecting the 2-all. That splits him up perfectly there on a line from the front corner of the wall.
Excellent serve by Hyro crossing the wall. It stopped beautifully by Nicholas in the backcourt. Here's the backhand by Julan. Kubala is there. Here's the backhand by Hyro. 2 pass. Erbetta coming out. Excellent catch by Hyro. Cortada stopped on the left side of Nicholas. Erbetta forehand by Hyro. This one passes.
What a Erbetta.
Erbetta left side saved by Hyro. Kubala forehand. Mid-wall. Nicholas is there. Backhand from the 11 line. Here's the backhand by Nicholas to the inside. A powerful throw. Hyro calls for it. He plays the Erbetta on the forehand. Backhand now by Nicholas. What a catch by Nicholas. Backhand coming all the way from the 12 line. Kubala from deep in the backcourt. Nicholas to the inside. Excellent catch by Kubala. Erbetta forehand. Here's a backhand by Kubala to the inside. Backhand now by Nicholas. Erbetta forehand by Julan. Kubala's there. Here's the backhand by Nicholas to the inside. Erbetta save on the forehand of Hyro. Nicholas from the 11 line. On the right side, putting it at the feet of Kubala. Forehand, Erbetta. And a scoop to follow by Nicholas. Ball tipped by Hyro. That's a 4th point for Julan and Nicholas of the Warriors. Julan has the serve.
Second time in this set, Hyro's come flying in from that left side, and the ball is just kind of fallen out of the basket. Had it for a moment, just not full control of it. You see Hyro mixing it up a little bit, and that's just good to see overall. You know, trying to do something against this Julan and Nicholas team who have been catching great to begin this day.
Powerful backhand by Julan. Here's Kubala. Nicholas, backhand from the 11 line. Rotate forehand by Hyro. Julan attacks, has it on the forehand. Rifles it low and hard, and Kubala's there. Everybody clears out of the way. Here's a backhand to the inside. Kubala, backhand from the 11 line. Hyro calls for the rebote, makes the play. Julan takes it in the air from the 7 line. Outside placement straight to the forehand of Hyro. Catch by Nicholas. That's high and hard to the back wall, all the way to the 4 line from the rebote. Rifled by Hyro. Nicholas scoops it up beautifully. Kubala saves the rebote. Here's Julan, low and hard. Caught in the air by Hyro. That's a beautiful catch. Difficult rebote play. A save made by Hyro. Here's the backhand by Nicholas. Rebote, saved by Hyro. Here's Julan at the 3 line. Powerful throw to the inside. Rebote save. Oh my, that was right on the forehand of Julan. He was not able to complete the catch. 3 points for Hyro and Kubala. Hyro serves. Rather, Julan serves. No, it's Hyro. I got it right the first time. You're supposed to correct me on that, Andrew.
I was taking a look up here at this replay. I got to see this beautiful catch again by Hyro. Yeah, I thought maybe that was on the bounce, but caught it in the air. We saw Hyro do that earlier when Nicholas made the catch and then the Warriors got the point. Maybe momentum swinging back in the other way. Julan to the inside. Hyro takes it in the air. Eventually the Devils get the point, and it's back to a 1-point deficit. I mean, it's hard to understate how great the catching is by all 4 players out here. And
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
And Kubala back to full strength, you know, a season off, dealing with injury, and he's back in these type of matches. Good to see.
Here's a backhand by Nicholas. That's a fine catch by Kubala. Kubala on the catch, backhand from the 10 line. Rebote left side, high to the front wall. Julan makes the catch. Here's the backhand from the 7 line. Kubala keeps it on the backhand. Rebote to the forehand of Julan. Rebote to the forehand of Hyro. Julan makes the catch, winds up. Coast to the inside, very much the inside. Well caught by Kubala. Powerful forehand by Julan. Scooped up high on the left side of Kubala. That's hooked into the pad, and the pad is bad. 5 points for Julan and Nicholas. Possible set point.
Well, only into a first set here, and we played 8 points and showed you just how hot that ball is now. I mean, Hyro to get tripped up on the rebote like that and hook it. Catch the pad.
Yeah, you don't see it often.
No, not often, and that just comes down to timing.
Excellent serve by Julan. It's a fine catch by Kubala at the 11 line. Hyro to the inside, wall to wall on the backhand. Hyro with the catch, winds up. Cosado 2-wall scores for Hyro. He doesn't throw many, and that one was perfect. Still possible set point for Julan and Nicholas. Hyro serves for the Devils.
Well, down a couple points. Howard trying to get his team back in it. Shooting another Costado 2-wall. Saw one earlier that came in as more of a split placement. That one opened up truly to the net side and beat Julan easily. Well done.
Here's the backhand by Nicholas. Rotate forehand over the top. Oh, that ball's missed at the side wall. We have a 5-5 first set. Set point. Hyro serves the Devils.
That was such a difficult catch. I was surprised that Julan tried to make a play on it. Take a look here. Look at this Erbetta, and look, it's crossing late and low on the side wall. I mean, that ball is going to take a big bounce, and Julan probably has a better chance at the Erbetta than he did to take that in the air.
Or Nicholas. I mean,
or yeah, either way.
I mean, he's
Just
got
to keep
Nicholas
the
back
rally
there.
going.
Excellent catch by Nicholas off a hard serve by Hyro. Hyro on the forehand, hard to the inside. Nicholas comes out to make the play. That's dropping. Hyro read it. Makes a great save. Here's Julan. Blast to the inside, and it scores. Point and a hard-fought set for Julan and Nicholas of the Warriors, winning the first set 6-5. 2 minutes go up on the board. We'll come back out and play our next set.
Also, Julan and Nicholas escaping their 6-5. They held a 5-3 lead, got tight there at the end, but taking that decisive 11th point for the set. Take a look at some replays here. It's that last point. Look at Nicholas. Good patience running around that Erbetta. That drops off the back wall. Look at Hyro. Really digs that one out. Great save, but Kubala got a dose of these in singles and got another one right here in doubles. Hard back to the inside and caught a little deep into the basket, rolled out, giving the Warriors a 6-5 set victory.
You are watching Battle Court live from the Magic City Jai-Alai Fronton in Miami, Florida. We are currently in the third of six scheduled matches on this game day, this doubleheader. 6 games now. We began at 2:30. We return at 7 p.m. with 6 more Battle Court matches.
And the regular season coming to a close here very soon.
How soon? Just out of curiosity.
We're taking a look here at the calendar, Stu. So Friday, December 6th will be the first day of the playoff semifinal matchup. So it'll be another doubleheader. And then Friday the 13th will be our championship. So yeah, we conclude this regular season on Tuesday, December 3rd. Not a lot of regular season matches left. One today, got the Devils and the Warriors. Then one a little bit later will be the Renegades and the Cyclones.
Here we are in the ESPN3 DraftKings Players Cage. Players taking their breaks back here in between sets and to prepare for matches. Hyro, one of the players, when he gets a good tie,
he's leaving it in.
He'll leave it on. Kubala has to retie his cesta with some frequency. Clock's expired here for the break. Time to begin our second set. Ladies and gentlemen, ready to begin our second set. Reminder of the scoring here in Battle Court. First team to reach 6 points wins the set. First team to win 2 sets wins the match. We have Hyro out on the court. Kubala tying into his cesta. Now Nicholas tying into his cesta.
Hyro in the 3rd division all year has only thrown 3 2-walls to score, and in that first set threw 2 of them. It was the best offense for the Devils. Not usually his game, but see what happens here in this second set. Hyro ready to serve.
Hyro serves. Our second set has begun. Here's the backhand by Nicholas. Julan powerfully from the forehand. Kubala is there. Excellent catch by Julan at the side wall. Here's the backhand by Kubala. Erbetta coming out. Erbetta forehand by Julan, just kind of laid up. Hyro's on it. Hyro hard to the inside. That scoop is tipped First point of the second set goes to Hyro and Kubala of the Devils. Hyro has the serve.
Yeah, when Hyro winds up that forehand, Julan has to protect the outside placement, and Nicholas just has to stand in there if he powers it to the inside. Such a brutal throw, kicking across the sidewall back to his forehand. To try to line that one up, a little more difficult.
Yeah, Hyro's forehand is just punishing. Here's the backhand to the inside. Julan's there. Backhand from the 8 line. Erbetta. Rotate forehand by Hyro. He blasts it wall to wall. Julan moves up to the 4 to make the save. Here's Kubala on the backhand. Nicholas on the backhand from the 10 line. Erbetta left side. Here's a catch by Nicholas. Erbetta forehand. Caught in the air by Hyro. Hyro's costado to the inside, red, and caught by Nicholas. Powerful backhand coming out to the Erbetta. Erbetta forehand by Hyro. Backhand by Nicholas. Low and hard. Erbetta forehand saved by Kubala. Julan attacks, has it on the right side. What a catch by Hyro at the 8 line. Rotate forehand. Hyro's there again. What a grab by Nicholas on the left side. That was beautiful. Nicholas again, this time from the 10 line. Erbetta is dropping, drops into the cesta of Julan. Hyro changes things up, drop shot. Julan reads it, stops it, returns it from the 6 line. Scoop attempt missed. 1-1 in the second set. Julan has the serve for the Warriors.
Well, reason why both Devils put their hands out is that ball really died off the front wall and just came back floating to Kubala. And when you hear that sound, the ball just, it just stops kind of moving forward, just floats there, and Kubala forced to make a tough scoop as opposed to an easy catch to his left side. A little bit easier to describe here. A great catch by Nicholas up high on the left side, backing up to the glass too. But hard to fault the Devils for that one, just a bad break.
Here's the backhand by Nicholas. Kubala's there. Nicholas takes it on the forehand at the 11 line, brings it over the top. Kubala, backhand from the 10. Excellent catch by Kubala at the 13 line. Nicholas is there. Hyro calls for the Erbetta, plays it on the forehand. That's tipped. 2 points for the red shirts, Hyro and Kubala of the Devils. Hyro has the serve.
Just perfect placement along the side wall from the forehand Erbetta Hyro. Puts it right on the numbers, and very rare you see Nicholas miss one at the backcourt unless it's on the wall like that. Get the Devils their second point and the lead for the first time really in this match.
Fault over serve. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the 4 and 7 line. Powerful second serve by Hyro. Beautiful catch. Complicated catch by Nicholas. Julan has it on the forehand at the 8 line. Hyro, backhand to the back wall. Erbetta coming out. Erbetta forehand. Hyro with a tip ball at the side wall. 2-2. Julan serves for the Warriors.
Just good technical highlight waiting out in this one. Again, Julan puts it on the wall, makes that catch difficult for Hyro, and you see him tip another one to the left side. 3 in this match.
Hyro picks the serve, winds up, drop shot. Scores on the second bounce. Beautifully executed by Hyro. Hyro and Kubala have 3 points. Hyro has the serve.
Hyro's not one to pick the serve all too often, but that was too good of an opportunity to pass up. Got it right to the costado through a drop shot.
Drop shot was perfectly thrown.
Gorgeous.
Such a powerful serve by Hyro. It scores. 4 points for Hyro and Kubala off a rare miss by Nicholas there. Hyro serves for the Devils.
And surprisingly, only the 5th ace for Hyro in Division III doubles this season. It's a testament to maybe the quality of backquarters he's facing this year as opposed to some others, but still expect that to be a little bit more with that powerful serve.
Fault over serve. Battle court rules allow for a second serve. Second serve must land between the 4 and 7 line. Here's the backhand by Nicholas. Big backhand. Erbetta coming out. Here's the backhand by Nicholas. Erbetta, forehand save by Hyro. Beautifully played. Julan's attacking, has it on the forehand. Outside placement, read by Hyro. Carom by Hyro, read by Julan. He's in perfect position to make the catch and score on the return. A little discussion. Amongst front quarters.
Look, and it stems from the fact that Julan stopped that carom on the outside, and when Hyro didn't throw it probably as hard as he could have because Julan was in the way.
Now's a good time for the discussion to end and the highlight to begin.
And it's one of those where I get both sides. I understand both sides, and
fault over serve. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the 4 and 7 line.
You know, if you're Hyro, you're saying I could have killed you with the carom, and if you're Julan, you're saying, well, if you lay it up like that and I have a chance to run all the way out there and I stop it, what am I going to do? Just let that ball drop?
Yeah, sounds like a perfect discussion for the locker room after the match.
Exactly. We'll continue on.
Here's the scoop by Nicholas. Backhand. Hard throw to the inside. Julan on the backhand from the 7 line. Catch by Kubala. Lays it up high. Julan's there. Backhand to the back wall. Erbetta for Hyro. Hard forehand. Nicholas takes it on the bounce. Hyro from the forehand. Low and hard to the inside. What a catch.
My goodness.
High scoop on the left side of Nicholas. Nicholas again, this time from the 13 line over the top. Kubala from the backhand at the 12 line. Julan makes the catch. Rifles it. Caught by Hyro. Hyro on the backhand from the 7 line. Backhand by Kubala. Julan from the 8 line on the backhand. Here's Kubala from the backcourt. Julan's there. Nicholas from the 11 line to the inside. Erbetta forehand. Passes. Erbetta forehand by Julan pass. Big right side by Hyro. Wall to wall. Julan makes a save. Outside placement scooped up by Hyro. Hyro with another blast to the inside. Nicholas Erbetta. High and inside. Big bounce for Kubala.
Wow.
That ball's tipped at the 10 line. 4-4 is the score. Julan has the serve.
And it's just great communication by the Warriors that got him that point in the end. Both players going for the Erbetta. Nicholas with an aggressive call off. He drops it high to the inside and just tripped up Kubala.
Hyro picks the serve. Placement inside. Julan gets there. Catches it, stops it, returns it. Tough scoop. Will not be made in the backcourt. That is 5 points for Julan and Nicholas. Possible set, possible match point.
Oh, great defense by Julan to stop this drop shot. And then the scoop.
Just tremendous play.
Again, Kubala has been struggling on that scoop, not coming in all too hard and off the bounce.
Ben just got a bad case of the sneezes.
Oh, boy.
Point, set, and match for Julan and Nicholas, taking it in straight sets. 6-5, 6-4.
Yeah, that serve definitely stayed more to the inside than Kubala would have liked, but in the end, Warriors get that win. Add another 1.5 points on the game days. You see some conversation carrying over back into the cage, but
It's always fun for us, huh?
anyone that can read lips well and Basque, that may be a small part of the population, may be understanding. But congratulations, Nicholas and Julan. It's their second win since they made that front court swap. Looking very good as a team now. Bradley on the move, breaking. He got there. Blast the forehand. Everybody out of the way, and Nicholas got hit. Joe Sherry up in the front court towards the inside. What a scoop!
What an amazing
by Douglas.
catch.
Joe Sherry picks it up in the front court, whips it inside. Another one. Take a look at that game day score now after that doubles win, courtesy of Julan and Nicholas. 3.5 points now for the Warriors. Devils still looking to get on the board.
It's just easier to find.
Perhaps their best chance coming up next. CRB and Bradley been looking good. They take on Williams and Stan. Good to have Stan back today after missing that last game day for the Warriors. Julan and Nicholas ready to go in the DraftKings Players Cage. Let's hear from that winning team for the Warriors. You guys have looked very good since that court swap that you made a few weeks ago. How do you think the team has benefited from that decision?
¿Has entendido? No. I think we communicate good between us. We've been Warriors in the beginning of the battle court, and I think that's the difference because we know each other. We play comfortable when we play together, and I think that's it.
Awesome, Julan. Congratulations on another winning. Congrats to Nicholas
And
on his
Nicholas
first of the day.
played incredible, so thank
Yes.
you, Nico.
Awesome play, Nicholas. Congratulations, guys. How about up next? Moving over to 6th Division doubles match. Always fun in the 6th Division, Stu. Always. Thank you. Always fun here in Division 6. We got CRB and Bradley up against Williams and Stan. Now we can play officially. There's a serve by CRB. We begin this next match. Backhand stays to the inside. CRB runs under it. Nice throw. Picked off by Stan. Bradley, missed ball front ways. Erbetta. That's going to come up short. Williams and Stan get on the board first here.
Also have to mention that this is CRB's birthday. Massive celebration planned for later.
Yeah. You got the invite, right?
I did. I'm the one picking up the pony.
Oh. Great scoop there by Stan. Stan high to the inside. Clears the... Didn't clear. That touched the overhead screen. That's out of play. CRB and Bradley get their first point. We're tied up.
This is someone else that we've been seeing some tremendous play from. Bradley, I know he missed that first rebote, but he's been spot on, both singles and doubles, with an extremely aggressive style of play.
Catch by Stan on the left side. CRB reaches in, pulls in at the 9 line. Williams, tough catch along the sidewall, backhand to the outside. Here's Bradley with a leaping grab. Scoop
Tipped.
missed. That's a second point for CRB and Bradley.
With that one, Williams off to a great start. Didn't feel comfortable making the catch, but he let Stan know just a little too late.
Fault under serve, came up short of the 4 line. Second serve coming up. Stan from the left side, low runner on the wall, scoop missed. Quick point for the Warriors, ties it up to 2.
Each match, we begin with a new ball. Gets progressively hotter throughout the sets. That ball dropping a little closer to the front wall than Bradley was expecting.
Bradley handles the serve off the sidewall. Big backhand that clears the overhead screen. Williams, rebote left side. Clips off the sidewall. It's missed by CRB. 3 points for Williams and Stan.
Yeah, CRB looked a little tenuous going for that on the bounce. Just tipped it.
Oh, CRB picks the serve into the drop shot. Williams ran around it and could not control it. 3-3. You're in our opening set. Devils serve.
That's a situation where Williams is more confident on his forehand than he is on the backhand. So try to come around the drop shot, settle it in to the cesta, just bounced out.
Well, Stan launches the backhand. Here's the rebote. CRB lays it up to the inside. Catch by Stan off the side wall. Low runner. Tipped by Bradley. That's a 4th point for Williams and Stan. They retake the lead.
Williams also a player who, as he moves into the second set, style of play typically gets a little bit more aggressive, especially on the serves.
Powerful backhand pulled in by Stan. Stan from the left side. That's dropping. Bradley gets up to it. Bradley slows it down with the right side. Williams gets up to it. Nice backhand. Lifted to Bradley. Stan now from the right side. Comes out over the top. CRB. Backhand. Right back to Stan. Catch by Bradley along the inside. Backhand opens up. Stan with the scoop. Stan powers it to the inside. There's CRB now to cut it off. Rotate left side, laid up by Williams. Bradley charging. CRB slides in. Low runner backing up. Bradley scooped it up. Powerful throw from the 12 line out to the middle of the court. Here's Stan. Kicks across to the forehand of Bradley now. High to the inside. Stan advances on it. There's the backhand. Rotate left side, play to the inside at the feet of Stan. He steps up. Could not get the throw off, though. 4-4 is the score. CRB and Bradley serve.
Yeah, of anyone to move in on when they're throwing the ball, Bradley's like the last person you want to do that with. Bradley and Julan specifically.
A runner to the inside, in and out of the cesta. CRB it goes. That's 5 points and a possible set point for Williams and Stan of the Warriors.
Just got to maintain their focus here. They could squeak out the first set.
Backhand to the inside. Catch by Stan. Robote shoots up the middle. Played by Williams. Back to Bradley. He makes a stop. Stan pulls it off the sidewall. This one coming in a little bit lower. Bradley has a play on it. Stan back behind him, pulls it into 13 line. This one dropping. Bradley picks it up on the quick bounce. Soft touch on the forehand. Look at Stan get up there, but could not get the throw off again. That's 5 points for CRB and Bradley. This is set point.
5-5. Looked like Stan. There is this area on the court that's a little bit more, tends to be a little bit more slippery. You'll see Stan moving through here. Yeah, and right there.
Yeah, it looked like he lost his footing.
Is that the same place where Douglas?
Not the same spot.
Couldn't have been there. No. Douglas was definitely further back.
Robote left side, played by Stan. Bradley gets up there before the second bounce. He winds it up. Powerful forehand. Stan, not a lot on that. Robote, he makes a diving save. Bradley, quick bounce brought in on the right side. Whips it back to Stan. He elects to play the Robote. Tough save on the back end. Bradley charging, winds up another one. This one a little bit lower, right to Stan. There's a backhand. Caught overhead by Bradley. Bradley whips it inside, and it scores for the set. CRB and Bradley come back and win it 6-5. 2 minutes. Play set 2. 6-5. CRB and Bradley take the opening set, coming back, winning those final 2 points.
Here we are on the ESPN3 DraftKings Players Cage. Players take their breaks back here in between sets and to prepare for matches. That one went the distance, 5-5. And the Devils took it. Bradley there seated on the bench. CRB getting feedback from teammate Alex and Hyro. Here we have Williams there on the right side of the screen, Stan on the left, getting feedback from Nicholas. You're watching Battle Court live from the Magic City Highlight Fronton in Miami, Florida. We are currently in our 4th of 6 scheduled matches for the first half of this doubleheader. We return at 7 p.m. with 6 more matches. Also open to the public if you happen to be watching and living in South Florida. Back to the Devils getting some feedback here. Bradley's really come around this second half of 2024. More aggressive play overall, catching better. Of course, doing what he always does, throwing bullets.
We are ready to begin set 2. Williams and Stan serve to CRB and Bradley.
Yes. See Williams there tying into his cesta. We're ready to begin.
There's a serve by Williams. Set 2 has begun. Bradley with that powerful right side. Stan makes the catch. Bradley again comes over the top, puts it right up the middle. Stan makes the stop on the bounce. Forehand whip to the inside. Bradley gets it. Bradley, it's a long carom. Oh, what a stop by Williams.
Great
Williams
catch.
back to the inside. CRB now. High and hard, looking to pass, and he does. Bote left side, laid up. Bradley makes another stop. Stan's forehand just does clear.
What a
scoop. Not a lot of space to make it. He powers it inside. It's tipped. And scoring for the Devils, who get on the board first to begin set 2.
Powerful throw. Great catch there by Williams.
Bradley with a great catch off the sidewall. Powerful throw, handled by Stan. This one's coming out. Good communication. CRB makes a save on the backhand. Stan moving up. Ortada picked off by CRB. Stan now from the left side. Keeps this one a little bit lower. Bradley with a tip ball off the sidewall. Gets Williams and Stan their first point of set 2.
All tied up at 1 point apiece. Williams has the serve for the Warriors.
Catch by Bradley. Bradley to the outside. Williams, left side Erbetta, back to the inside. Picked up off the sidewall by Bradley. Good read. Hard backhand follows. Williams tracks it down. Puts it up the middle. Here's Bradley. Soft touch on the forehand. Stan runs around it. Bradley handles off the sidewall. Another powerful throw. Stan reaching back behind him. Pulls it off the wall. Bradley now comes down with it from the left side. Williams thought about it. Here's Stan from the backcourt. Catch by Bradley. Bradley goes hard up the middle. Stan again going to keep that one on the left side. Finally able to pass. CRB diving save, but it's in the pad. Williams and Stan get their second point. Fault under serve. First fault. Second serve coming up. A good serve lands between the 4 and the 7 line. Karam. Scooped up by Williams. What a play. There's Bradley now with the scoop. He powers it back to the inside. Tough for Bote for Stan. He saves it. Clears the overhead screen. Takes Bradley to the outside. He shoots another one. That's stopped again on the bounce by Stan. CRB runs under it. Low bullet back inside. Stan pulls it in. Bote forehand. CRB along the wall. Can't get a lot on it. There's Williams. Bullet along the wall.
What a
Stopped
catch
by Bradley. Stan whips it inside, crosses the sidewall. Here's Bradley now from deep in the backcourt. Puts it inside. Stan runs under it. Low runner. Bradley crouching down, makes the scoop. Stan a little bit further at the 10 line. Bradley not going to let him pass. Leap and grab. Stan from the left side again. Bradley keeps it there as well from up at the 10. Low bullet. Power to Stan, but dropped as he went to make the throw. Great rally, but that point goes to the Devils. CRB and Bradley, 2-2.
2-2. CRB has the serve. Boy, Stan is, I don't know, when Bradley's winding up on the right side, Stan isn't in the safety zone. We don't have a safety zone, actually.
That's a perfect serve. The ace crosses and scores. Devils lead 3-2.
Beautiful serve by CRB, crossing the sidewall perfectly.
Rebote played to the inside. Good catch by Stan. He runs under it. Powerful backhand. Here's the Rebote. Rebote forehand played to the inside. Good catch along the wall again. Bradley rips this one. Hits it coming out. Rebote left side, lined up by Williams. Takes Bradley to the middle of the court. Here's another forehand. Stan steps in front of this one. CRB, back to Costado, passes from the left side. Long run for Williams. He stays with it to save the Rebote. CRB, Costado, 2-wall. That's too wide. That's a third point to Williams and Stan.
CRB likes to throw the 2-wall from that particular location, especially when he's made a solid catch. 2-wall, though, just landing wide and out of play.
Forehand over the top. Missed by Williams. Devils with a quick point. They retake the lead 4-3.
Williams' catching has been pretty spot on. Second half of 2024, that one just goes in and out of the cesta.
Stan low and hard back inside. High scoop made by Bradley. It sticks along the side wall. Stan, another backhand. Bradley again with the catch. This one's coming out a long way. Williams just does lay it up. CRB now in the middle of the court, looking to attack. He passes from the right side, giving Stan a play on it. And he just does save that Rebote. CRB again. This time passing. This comes shooting out off the back wall.
Oh, miscommunication.
Neither player there on the miscommunication. That's going to give the Devils 5 points. Possible set and a possible match point.
Yeah, no, Williams was trying to get out of the way, and Stan wasn't ready for the Erbetta.
Look at this scoop, though.
That's Bradley. He doesn't believe in letting the ball touch the back wall, which is fine.
Fault over serve. Second serve coming up for CRB. Stan drops it at the feet of Bradley. That one's tipped in the corner. Williams and Stan extend the match here. 4 points. They serve.
Look for Williams to break out the powerful first serve here.
Bradley from the 10 line, high and hard. He passes. Williams, Rebote's up in the overhead screen. Point, set, and match. CRB and Bradley take it in straight sets, 6-5, 6-4. The Devils get their first win of the game day, courtesy of CRB and Bradley. They get on the board with 1.5 points. The Warriors still with 3.5. Coming up next, second division doubles, we're going to see Hyro and Erbetta take on Douglas and Manny. Game day score getting a little closer now after that win by the Devils. Game day wins hanging in the balance. But you see the Devils down there with just 37.5 points for the entire season. They got to make their push here if they want to sneak into the playoffs here. Look at the Warriors with 55 points securely in the top 4. Some practice going on in the background with Douglas and Manny and Hyro and Erbetta. Hyro and Erbetta have lost, 2 matches in a row now. Douglas and Manny got off to a great start, winning 5 of their first 6 matches, but have dropped 2 of 3 since, so both teams reeling just a bit. One of them going to get back on track today. We have our winning team, CRB and Bradley there, ready to go in the DraftKings Players Cage. There they are, CRB and Bradley. You guys got off to a slow start, losing your first 4 matches, but since that point, you've won 3 out of your last 5. What has fueled this turnaround for your team?
Communication and just getting us into the flow, playing with each other, us communicating and feeling each other out when it comes down to who's getting the ball and getting in the right position. I think that's been one of our biggest changes.
Definitely.
Awesome, guys. Appreciate the time, and congrats on the win.
Thank you.
Moving on over to second division doubles, we're going to see Douglas and Manny against Hyro and Erbetta. 2 of the better teams in this division record-wise. But as I said, as of late, these 2 teams have been doing a lot of winning. I mean, Hyro and Erbetta have lost 2 in a row. They started the season 5-1. Douglas and Manny started the season 5-1, and they lost 2 out of their last 3. Devils have the serve. It's Hyro and Erbetta ready to go with match number 5.
Hyro serves. We begin. Douglas picks the serve. Costalo 2-all thrown beautifully off the serve by Douglas to score. Douglas and Manny get the first point of this match for the Warriors.
And Douglas has picked up his level of aggression across all matches. I mean, not used to seeing him throw the 2-wall
in
this
doubles.
Frequently in doubles.
In doubles,
I mean,
absolutely.
how about that? I mean, first point of the match, you pick the serve and throw a 2-wall. That's quite the statement.
Absolutely. It's a way to set the tone for the game.
Yep.
Here's a backhand by Erbetta. Manny's there. Backhand from the 12 line to the inside. Powerful backhand by Hyro. Stopped deep in the backcourt by Manny. Erbetta from the 10 line. Here's the backhand by Hyro. Manny's there. Manny now from the 11 line. Erbetta is there. Backhand from the 10. That goes wall to wall. Douglas is looking for the rebote on the forehand. Fine catch by Erbetta. He comes over the top. Douglas is there. There's a forehand by Manny. Here's the catch by Manny at the 11 line. Erbetta, high catch on the left side. Big backhand follows. Rotate forehand by Douglas. That goes up into the overhead screen and is out of play. 1-1. Hyro serves for the Devils.
And this Hyro and Erbetta team is built similarly to what we saw with Hyro and Kubala just a few moments ago in Division 3. I mean, starts with Hyro up there in the front, who's going to control a bulk of the play, and then good catching here in the backcourt, and some improved catching in this division with Erbetta back behind him. Going to go for these longer rallies still.
Here's a backhand by Manny, caught by Erbetta. Erbetta goes deep, wall to wall from the left side. Rotate forehand by Douglas to the backhand of Erbetta. Manny with the scoop at the 11 line. Here's Douglas on the catch. Backhand. Robote forehand thrown powerfully. Robote by Manny. Hyro's got it. Excellent catch by Manny. Forehand from the 12 line. Hyro tips it. 2 points for the Warriors, Douglas and Manny. Douglas has the serve.
Saw some misses to his left in that first doubles match, and now one straight to Hyro's preferred side, that right side. Looked like he just took his eye off it, but common mistake across all players of every level.
There's the backhand by Erbetta. Ball tipped in the backcourt. That's a third point for Douglas and Manny. Douglas serves. Backhand by Erbetta. What a catch by Douglas at the 10 line. Douglas again, this time from the 9 line. Powerful throw, clears the overhead screen. Hyro's throwing a hard rebote from the 4. Erbetta calls for the ball, makes the play from the 13 line. Douglas, forehand rebote at the side wall. Hard to the inside, Erbetta's there. Erbetta again, this time from the 12 to the inside. Douglas makes the catch. Powerful backhand from the 8 along the wall to the left side of Erbetta. Rebote forehand by Douglas. It's backhand by Manny. Ball tipped at the sidewall by Douglas. Second point for Hyro and Erbetta. Hyro serves for the Devils.
Yeah, a player like Douglas, so supremely confident in his catching. I mean, he's going to try to take those balls even off the side wall. Difficult play and one that he expects to make, but you spread that out across the entire roster. That's probably around a 50% ball, you know, that players bring in to catch.
Fault under serve. Battle court rules allow for a second serve. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the forehand 7 line. Manny on the forehand, high to the front wall. Erbetta from the 10 line on the backhand. Rebote forehand. Manny on the backhand from the 11 line. Manny again from the 11. Erbetta powerfully on the left side. Here's Douglas. Backhand low and hard from the 8. Erbetta takes it in the air. Hyro calls for the rebote. Plays it high. Caught by Manny. Manny over the left shoulder of Hyro. Here's the backhand. There's a backhand by Erbetta. Oh, what a catch by Douglas. Rebote forehand, powerfully thrown by Hyro. Passes both the front and back quarter. Erbetta, backhand from deep in the back court. Manny's there. There's a backhand. Rebote forehand by Douglas. Hyro makes the catch. Backhand. Manny comes over the top. Rebote left side, right up the middle. Hyro takes it on the left side. Splitter caught in the air by Douglas. 2-ball by Douglas, just off the tip of Hyro's cesta. Hyro read it perfectly. Douglas threw it that well. 4 points for Douglas and Manny. Douglas serves for the Warriors.
And look, I mean, Hyro trying to get that split placement like we saw in the first match, but this is right to the left side of Douglas. Look at, he's got to go all the way around Douglas to try to get there on the outside and just tipped it.
Here's the backhand by Erbetta. Douglas makes the catch overhead. Backhand from the 9-line. Low bullet caught by Hyro. Powerful backhand by Hyro, caught by Manny. Here's a powerful backhand by Manny. That comes out to the 6th line on the rebote. Rebote left side to the inside. Dropping. Big backhand by Douglas. Rebote comes back to the side wall. Hyro plays it beautifully at the 5-line. Here's Manny over the top. Erbetta will take it on the bounce. Douglas from the 8. Backhand to the inside. Rebote forehand by Hyro. Manny's there. There's the backhand by Erbetta. Manny on the catch. Backhand to the inside. Manny takes it in the air. Picava. Oh, brought down beautifully by Erbetta. Great catch. Douglas for the rebote. Right up the middle. Erbetta will take it on the forehand. Rebote forehand by Hyro. Manny takes it in the air at the 12. Low runner, stopped by Douglas in the front court. Powerful backhand, stopped by Erbetta at the 12 line. Big backhand, rebote coming out. Douglas is there, fires it to the inside. Hyro cuts it off. Catch by Douglas, backhand. Passing both Devils out to the rebote. Hyro makes the play on the forehand. Catch by Hyro. Manny goes for the rebote. He makes the save. Here's Hyro from the 3-line. Low and hard again. What a scoop by Manny. Fake the 2-all, puts it up the middle. Here's Erbetta. Manny again. Backhand by Erbetta. Rebote left side by Douglas. Save to the inside. Here's Erbetta again. Rebote forehand. Big bounce. Brought down by Erbetta at the 13 line. Played to the inside. Douglas takes Erbetta on the left side. Puts it back to the inside. Erbetta's there. Catch by Douglas. Here's the backhand. Rebote forehand save by Hyro. Douglas winds up. Catch by Erbetta on the right side. Douglas takes it in the air. Backhand from the 8 line. Cortada stopped by Manny in the backcourt. Rebote forehand by Douglas. Hyro left side rebote. Douglas will take it in the air, scopes out the court, going for that 3-wall play. Hyro reads it. Catch by Manny. Manny comes over the top. Bote forehand by Douglas, caught by Hyro. Hyro winds up. Costado 2-wall is out. 5 points, possible set point for Douglas and Manny of the Warriors.
Look, after all that, Hyro got another golden opportunity from that Costado, trying to take advantage, but you just see it's not the shot they typically throw. It doesn't have that same type of consistency as we see with some of the other top players up there in the front court with that Costado. Douglas and Manny, particularly Manny back here, this is the best he's caught in the last month, or at least the past couple weeks.
Big right side by Manny, comes over the top. Big bounce brought down by Erbetta. Outside placement by Erbetta is outside of play. Point and set for Douglas and Manny. Taking the first set, 6-2. 2 minutes go up on the board. We'll come back and play the second set.
So set number 1 going to Douglas and Manny. 6-2, pretty decisive there. All is said and done. Take a look at some of these replays. Hyro here. Costado, split placement, right to the left side of Douglas. Douglas, look at that 2-wall, opens up a little wider, right off the tip.
Just Hyro was there, just couldn't get it into his system. Here we are in the ESPN3 DraftKings Players Cage. You see Douglas and Manny. Solid team. Communication's gotten to be both verbal and nonverbal communication is absolutely spot on for these two Warriors. Nicholas coming in. Congratulating them on a good first set.
Only 3 losses this year for Douglas and Manny against Gosheri and Ben, Erbetta and Benny, and then Hormachea and Ubia. So, I mean, some tough teams in this second division. There's the only ones that have gotten the better of them. And then Hyro and Erbetta, pretty similar group of teams. Gosheri and Ben, Erbetta and Benny, and just Douglas and Manny, the only teams to beat them.
We have the focus on Hyro again. Keeps that set tied as long as the tie was good. Imagine he ties it almost perfect every time before the first set. Consulting with Alex and Erbetta. If you're enjoying Battle Court now, don't forget, though we only have 1 match left in this half of game day, we'll be back at 7 p.m. with 6 more matches of Battle Court.
Remember last season, Hyro was one of the best players in Division II. His record was 21-4 across singles and doubles. He's lost 3 in a row with Kubala. He's lost 2 in a row here with Erbetta. So those 5 losses in doubles in the last 2-3 weeks have been more than he had all season last year. Just hasn't been the same Hyro that we're used to seeing, and perhaps this will be the set to get him back on track. They will have the serve to begin set number 2.
We're ready to begin our second set. Hyro will have the serve for the Devils. Hyro serves. Second set has begun. Here's the backhand by Manny. Rabote, forehand. Rabote left side by Douglas. That backhand into the pad, and the pad is most definitely bad. First point goes to Douglas and Manny. Douglas has the serve. Yeah, Hyro trying to throw the low bullet inside and just whack the pad.
Yeah, I mean, that's a tough throw to score on, a low percentage to result in a point, and you see a lot of times it just clips the top pad like that and give one away.
Manny comes over the top. Beautiful catch by Erbetta. Manny comes over the top again. Erbetta from the 11 line. Robote left side by Hyro. Big bounce brought down by Erbetta. Powerful forehand by Hyro. Manny gets out of the way. Nice rebote by Douglas. Hyro decides to let that one pass. Here's Erbetta. Douglas, forehand rebote. Backhand by Erbetta to the inside. Manny coming out. Missed the rebote. That's a point for Hyro and Erbetta, the Devils.
And just the type of point these Devils needed to get on track quickly. I mean, 6-2 in the first set, give one away early on, throwing it into a pad off an unforced error. Just had to tie it up 1-1 and get a little confidence back. See if Hyro can maybe get a serve past Manny here. One of the better serves on this roster.
Big right side by Manny. To the inside it goes. Erbetta on the backhand. Here's a backhand by Erbetta. Rotate forehand saved by Douglas. Cortada, an attempted Cortada rebote. Just thrown low and hard by Douglas. Here's a backhand by Manny. Erbetta's there. Backhand from the 11 line. That goes deep. Hits the back wall. Rebote on the forehand of Douglas. Douglas on the backhand from the 8. Excellent catch by Hyro at the 6. Backhand straight to the back wall. Rebote forehand by Douglas. Big backhand by Erbetta. Rebote coming out to the 4 line. Douglas rips it inside, and Erbetta's there. Manny with the catch. Backhand from the 11. There's the backhand by Erbetta. Excellent catch by Douglas at the 9 line. Outside placement by Manny. Perfectly timed to score. That's beautifully done. 2 points for Douglas and Manny here in the second set. Douglas has the serve for the Warriors.
Well, trick plays only work when there is the element of surprise involved, and we haven't seen Manny throw one to the outside all day long. No reason for Hyro to defend it. What does he do here? Middle of the second set, finally mixes it up and gets him going the other way. Really well done there to get that second point. Along with his catching, Manny, one of the early stars of the day for this Warriors team.
Rebote left side. Catch by Hyro. Inside placement. Read by Manny. Stopped by Manny. Backhand. He's caught by Erbetta. Manny on the left side. Backhand. Erbetta from the 11 line. Here's a backhand by Erbetta. This one caught by Manny. Manny comes over the top. Catch by Hyro. Low and hard to the inside. Douglas eyes on the rebote, makes the play. Right to the side wall and into the backcourt. Rebote forehand. Hit the overhead screen. 2-2. Hyro serves for the Devils.
The degree of difficulty very high on that rebote for Douglas. He leapt and just sent that one a little bit higher than he would have liked to. Throws off the timing, what you're used to seeing with that rebote, and it's a rare miss coming from Douglas. Reaching down at the ankle. I know he hurt that ankle last time out. Seems to be moving a little bit better today. And
Manny on the forehand. Hyro takes it on the bounce in the front court. Hard throw. What a catch by Manny. Hyro, backhand from the 7 line. Rebote forehand. Here's Erbetta, backhand. Rebote forehand by Hyro. Erbetta on the backhand from the 9 line. Wall to wall from the left side. Douglas, powerful forehand. Rebote from the 6 line. Manny will take that on the bounce, deep in the backcourt. Passes Hyro. Hyro turns to save the rebote. Lays it up. Rebote forehand saved by Douglas. Passes. Here's Erbetta, backhand from the 11 line. Karam. What a catch by Hyro. Excellent control. Manny's there. Manny with the cortada. Stopped on the left side of Erbetta. Rebote forehand. Erbetta's there. There's the backhand by Douglas. Powerfully thrown. Manny from the 12 line. Douglas on the catch. Backhand from the 9. Rebote forehand. Oh my, what a bounce that took right to the corner, and a great catch by Manny. Rebote on the wall originally, comes off. Douglas plays it off the right side. Right to the corner. Low rebote saved by Douglas. Here's Hyro. Scopes out the court, throws it hard to the inside. Manny, tremendous catch on the right side. Big bounce. Brought down again by Erbetta. Douglas looking for the rebote midcourt. Pico rebote, big bounce. Again brought down by Erbetta. Hyro on the catch. Backhand. Hyro comes back to make the rebote save on the forehand. Manny's there. Manny, cortada, stopped by Erbetta. Erbetta's backhand just clears the overhead screen. Rebote forehand by Douglas, caught by Hyro. Rebote forehand by Hyro. Catch by Manny. Manny brings it back over the top. Douglas looking for the rebote. 2-all rebote.
Got him.
Lands in and scores. Well done. Well played by all 4 players. Point goes to Douglas and Manny. 3 points for the Warriors. Douglas serves.
He's just been throwing that shot with a lot of confidence over the last couple of game days. Shooting the 2-wall off the rebote. Caught Hyro napping a little bit, but can't happen here in these longer rallies. You get in a rhythm, you're just so focused on cutting off the ball on the inside that you're not worried about a shot off the rebote, and not exposed on that one. Well done for Douglas. 3-2 lead for his team.
Here's a backhand by Erbetta. Rebote left side. Dropping, stopped by Erbetta. Here's a backhand. Manny on the catch. Backhand from the 11 line. Hyro saved Douglas. Nice catch. Here's a catch by Erbetta way up high. Pika. This one stopped by Douglas. Cortada by Douglas. Stopped at the 10 line by Erbetta. There's a backhand. Here's a forehand by Manny. Comes over the top. Hyro's there. Manny stops that one on the bounce, brings it over the top. Erbetta's there. Hyro on the backhand from the 5 line. Powerfully thrown, caught by Manny. That one kicked. Douglas, left side rebote to the inside. Big bounce brought down by Erbetta at the 13 line. Here's backhand by Douglas to the corner. Out to the rebote. Hyro's there. Rebote left side by Douglas. Cut off by Hyro. Rebote left side save. Right to Douglas. Douglas winds up to 2-all. Throws it fast to score. 4 points for Douglas and Manny. Douglas serves for the Warriors.
Well, we talked a little bit earlier in the season about the percentages of Douglas with the 2-all was the highest on the roster. He just doesn't throw it very often. Now you're starting to see him mixing it up, and it's still scoring at a high rate. Pretty much every one he's thrown in this match has scored, and 2 in a row in this set.
What a catch by Erbetta. Low on the back wall, deep in the backcourt. Hyro has this on the forehand. Mid-wall. Manny. This one stopped by Hyro. Hyro blasts it low and hard again. This one caught by Manny. There's the backhand. Erbetta, low and hard. Douglas is there. Powerful backhand by Douglas. Here's the backhand by Erbetta. Rebote forehand missed by Douglas at the 6th line. That's a 3rd point for Hyro and Erbetta, the Devils. Hyro has the serve.
Rare swing and a miss coming that right side rebote for Douglas, too.
We see Erbetta trying to get a little circulation back into his hand, tying back into his cesta. Long points. Whenever Erbetta's on the court, basically long points. Hyro and Erbetta, part of the longest point played here. How many minutes was that? 8?
I was saying 8.
Yeah, an 8-minute point.
Something like
1
that.
point, 8 minutes. Players do make money when they win, but they don't get paid by the minute. Here's a backhand by Manny. Manny, fine catch. Erbetta calls for the ball. Backhand from the 12 line. Hyro takes it in the air. Powerful backhand goes wall to wall from the left side. Rebote forehand by Douglas. Manny over the top. Big bounce. Brought down by Erbetta deep in the backcourt. Rebote forehand by Douglas. Hyro calls for the rebote, plays it from the forehand. Manny makes the catch at the 11 line. Over the top. Big bounce. Brought down by Erbetta. Rebote forehand. There's a catch by Douglas. Douglas goes hard to the inside. Here is Erbetta. Outside placement. Erbetta reads it, gets out there, makes the catch, returns the carom to score from deep in the backcourt. My, oh my, quite the shot. 4-4 is the score. Hyro has a serve for the Devils. Here you see this carom. Douglas was not expecting it. Big right side by Manny. Low and hard to the inside, actually. Here's a backhand by Erbetta. Off the side wall, Manny makes the catch. Manny now from 12 line. Here's a backhand. Douglas, powerful backhand, dropping and picked up by Erbetta and a fine catch. Here's Manny. Pico Rebote, that big bounce. Well played. Beautifully saved by Erbetta. Here's Douglas from the 4 line. Hard to the inside. Erbetta saves another one. This will not clear the path. 5 points for Douglas and Manny. Possible set, possible match point for the Warriors.
Well, Douglas has been establishing that 2-wall and just ripped one to the inside about as hard as he could right there. Erbetta running around it. Good patience, but just a tough Rebote to play. Impossible catch. Look at how quick that comes back at him and sent it below the pad.
Beautiful serve by Douglas. Well played by Erbetta deep in the backcourt. Here's Manny. Backhand by Erbetta, wall to wall from the left side. Rebote. Again, Douglas looking for that Pico Rebote. And Erbetta returns. Picada of his own. Manny turns. He makes a fine save. Hyro attacks. Has it at the 4 line. Low and hard. Douglas calls for it. Plays it to the inside. Erbetta makes the catch. Douglas calls for another one. Well, that's right to the forehand of Hyro. Hyro hard to the inside. Douglas calls for another one. That passes Hyro. Here's Erbetta from the 11 line. Manny from the 12 line, right up the middle. Dropping. Hyro dug that out somehow. Here's Douglas on the catch. Blasts it to the inside. Erbetta, great catch at the 11 line. Manny from the 12, over the top. Rebote forehand. Erbetta's there. Rebote forehand, low and hard. Douglas looking for the Rebote in position, makes the save. Light touch, keeping it in play. Cortada by Hyro is stopped by Manny. There's the backhand. Rebote forehand by Hyro, powerfully thrown. Douglas looks for another Rebote, plays this one from the forehand. Hyro has it. Drop shot, perfectly executed by Hyro to score. It is 5-5, so this is set point for the Devils. Match point for the Warriors.
Well, Hyro, he's been throwing a couple 2-walls today, and what does that do? That's just going to open up the inside of the court now when he wants it late in the match. Manny hanging deep in the backcourt. Douglas protecting the 2-wall, and Hyro finds the space. He and Erbetta need this point to get it to a third set. Douglas and Manny hoping to end it right here.
Hard serve by Hyro, caught by Manny. Catch by Hyro. Hyro low and hard. Oh, what a catch by Manny off the bounce at the 13 line. Backhand thrown powerfully by Douglas, caught by Erbetta. Rebote left side to the inside. Erbetta backhand. Douglas forehand Rebote to the inside. Taken on the bounce by Erbetta. Rebote saved by Douglas to the inside. That one took off. Rebote a left side to the inside. Here's Erbetta from the 11 line. Big right side. Erbetta off the side wall. He makes the catch. What a beautiful catch by Erbetta. Douglas looking for the Rebote at the 7. Back to the inside. On the side wall. An even better catch by Erbetta in the corner. Rebote forehand. Wall to wall. Douglas has it. Puts it inside. Lighter touch. Erbetta got that one. Rebote left side. Oh, Hyro has it on the forehand. Blasts it. Douglas makes the save right up the middle. Gets out of the way. Not touched. Here's a catch by Manny. Backhand. Erbetta, backhand from the 10 line. Manny makes the catch. Over the top he goes. Rebote left side by Douglas. Manny at the 13 line. Big right side. This one caught by Hyro. Hyro sends it hard to the backcourt. Manny's there. Erbetta from the 13. Rebote for Douglas. Pico Rebote cut off in the air again by Hyro. That one's dropping. Douglas somehow made the save. Here's Hyro with time. Backhand, low and hard. Douglas makes the save again. Excellent catch by Manny. Manny comes over the top, caught by Hyro. Hyro, hard throw, caught by Manny. Manny, sidearm, caught by Hyro. Hyro sends it low to the corner. Difficult Rebote saved by Douglas. Douglas takes this one in the air. Backhand from the 8 line. Manny from the 9. Hard to the corner. Erbetta again. There's the forehand by Manny. Erbetta on the catch. Douglas takes 6-1 in the air. Backhand. Douglas with another fine catch. Backhand from the 8 line. Hyro reaches up, makes the catch. Cortada on the return. Manny gets in there and catches it on the right side. Rebote forehand by Douglas. Cut off by Hyro. Backhand. Low and hard. Caught by Manny. Here's a backhand by Erbetta. Rebote to the inside. Big bounce. Real big bounce. And Erbetta stopped that one too. Hyro takes it on the forehand. Low and hard. Douglas has a difficult Rebote. He cannot make the play. And the Jai-Alai gods have willed that we move on to a third and final set to decide this one. Devils take the second set, 6-5.
Wow, in the end, I went back here to check out how long that final point was. That had to be the longest point we've had at 5-5 to decide a set or a match. Let's see here, back at about close to 5 minutes here. I'm getting with that point. I mean, back and forth the entire way at 5-5. Neither team wanting to take a chance and risk losing the point. Just standing in there for a long rally, and in the end, too much power. That final Rebote, good effort by Douglas, but just comes up short. Takes us to a third set of this match. It has been quite a marathon, even through 2 sets. Let's see, back when we started this one, that was quite the set. Nearly 20 minutes in that set. Back here, been nearly, 35 minutes with this match, and still a great third set to decide it. What a treat here. Great highlight by all 4 players. And the catching by Manny, I mean, it really can't be understated. I mean, the last couple weeks, he's just been a little bit off. And Hyro was a little bit off in the first match, but both of those players have settled in beautifully. And
talk about Erbetta. Douglas was throwing those. So pica is short for picata for the bounce, big bounce. When you try to get a big bounce, usually you see it thrown with the forehand. Magic City players like to go for pica Rebote on the left side, a little unconventional. But every one of those that was bouncing, I don't know, 6 feet at the back wall, Erbetta was catching.
Every one of them.
I mean, first I
Three of them
had to
in
look
that
up for a
point.
second and see if a Rats had stepped in there. Because, you know, Rats is perfect in the corner. But Erbetta, man, oh man.
Played the maximum in set 2. That final point going the way of the Devils, setting up this third set. Douglas and Manny have the serve.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're ready to begin our third and final set. Douglas will have the serve for the Warriors.
I can imagine this ball is going to be flying in this third set now. It really was flying off the rebote, off the back wall, and late in that second set as we move through this third set.
Just such phenomenal play. Beautiful play by all 4 players. Douglas serves, we begin. Here's a backhand by Manny to the inside. Catch by Hyro. Hyro from the 8 line. Manny, forehand. Caught by Hyro. Hyro, low and hard. Snagged by Douglas at the 11 line. Backhand by Douglas, powerfully thrown to the inside. Erbetta's there. Rotate forehand by Hyro. Douglas will cut this off the 8 line. Rotate left side by Douglas. Back to the inside. Big bounce brought down by Erbetta. High catch made overhead beautifully. Rotate left side by Douglas. Rotate forehand. Rotate left side. Thrown powerfully by Douglas. Kicked up. Erbetta made the catch. Here's the backhand by Erbetta. Beautiful catch by Manny. Here's the backhand from the 11 line. Erbetta's there. Rebote to the inside. Big bounce, big bounce. Caught by Manny at the sidewall. Douglas gets out there. Oh, man. Tried to throw a 2-all with one hand. That hit the pad. So Hyro and Erbetta going to get the first point. See Douglas with that ball just kicks way out.
Yeah.
And this is decidedly, I mean, that's bold. This is bold. Sidewall, almost the front wall, but it hits about 4 inches down on the pad.
Yeah, Hyro thought at first no chance, and then he kind of lunged there at the end and said, there's no way. And fortunately,
Yeah, that
dropped
would have
low
been
for him.
That would have been play of the year.
Yeah, for
Big backhand by Manny. Here's Erbetta. Manny on the catch. Backhand from the 10 line. Rotate 2-all. Scores. 1-1. We are in the third and final set, so the first to 6 points will win this match. Douglas has a serve for the Warriors.
And that's turning into a real weapon for Douglas now, something that the defense has to watch out for. A little late to react. I mean, that one hasn't opened up as well as some of the others, and it's still got by Hyro.
Here's the backhand by Erbetta. Rebote. Forehand by Douglas. What a catch by Erbetta. Douglas took a wonky bounce for Douglas. He still made the play. Erbetta, backhand. Rotate forehand. Douglas backing up to the 3 line. Here's Here's a backhand by Erbetta. Low bullet to the inside. Will score. That's 2 points for Hyro and Erbetta. Hyro has a serve. Remember, we're in our third and final set. First to 6 points will win this hard-fought match.
Look at this one. I mean, Douglas a little bit out of position. Manny's got to scoop that one up. Realistically, that could be his first true miss of the match. I mean, he's been
Douglas picks this serve, throws the 2-all.
That's good. No,
Judge is telling him that was in.
I don't know, Hyro. I think that one was pretty decisively inside the court.
2-2. Douglas has a serve.
Yeah, I mean, Hyro's running with it, but take a look here. Douglas makes the catch into the 2-all. Yeah, that.
It happened fast, just like Douglas's 2-alls in the first set.
Yeah.
They happened fast.
You can see even on that quick replay, that ball squarely in the court.
There's a backhand by Erbetta. Beautiful catch by Erbetta. There's the backhand. Douglas from the forehand, hard to the inside. Low rebote saved by Douglas to the outside. Erbetta gets out there, makes the catch. Douglas ducks. That was an important. That was a very good duck by Douglas. Hyro and Erbetta get the point. 3 points for Hyro and Erbetta. Douglas and Manny with 2. Hyro serves.
And look, I mean, Douglas in the throwing lane of Erbetta. He wants to give him that low forehand from the outside back to the inside. Douglas has to crouch down or else that's coming right for the back of his head. Fortunately, did duck. A well-placed throw against the Devils at third point.
Here's the backhand by Manny to the inside. There's the backhand by Douglas, thrown powerfully to the inside. Rebote forehand is out of play. 4 points for Hyro and Erbetta. Douglas and Manny with 2. Hyro has the serve.
And talk about the impact of a warm ball here in this third set. That came up and in on Douglas very quickly, and the only way for that ball to go was towards the outside of the court. Hyro and Erbetta have now opened up a 2-point lead in this third set. At the way they've been catching and their style, I mean, it feels like it's a little more than 2.
Fault, underserve. Battle court rules allow for 2 serves. Second serve must be good. A good serve lands between the forehand 7 line. Big right side by Manny. Here's Erbetta, backhand. Rebote coming out. Douglas will take it on the forehand, fires it hard to the inside. Erbetta's there. Rebote comes out of the corner. Douglas plays the rebote safely. Mid-court placement. Here is the backhand by Erbetta, taken in the air by Douglas. Rebote forehand. Douglas, rebote left side, 2-all lands in. Stopped by Hyro on the forehand. Low, hard forehand, stopped by Manny. Beautiful catch in the backcourt. Here's Erbetta. Erbetta hard to the inside. Manny's there. Over the top. Big bounce. Brought down by Erbetta. Douglas stops this one at the 8 line. Cortada just clearing the pad. Hyro gets in there to make the catch. Beautiful catch by Erbetta off the side wall. Manny's there. Here's a backhand by Erbetta. Manny with the catch on the 11 line. Forehand takes the bounce. Erbetta from deep in the backcourt. Rebote for Douglas. Powerfully thrown on the right side. Erbietta's there. Douglas makes the catch. Backhand from the 7 line. To the back wall. Hyro for the rebote. Blasts it back. What a catch by Manny on the left side. There's Hyro. Again to the back wall. Douglas, forehand rebote. Will score. 3 points for Douglas and Manny. Douglas has a serve for the Warriors. I can't remember the last time that Erbetta missed a ball.
Oh, he and Manny
in
both.
this particular match.
It's been some of the best catching in a match for 2 backcourters that we've seen in a while.
Phenomenal. Phenomenal. None of them have been easy. And catching the ball when it's taking a big bounce, bringing it, getting it into your basket, controlling it, bringing it down, throwing it, is no easy task. And both Manny and Erbetta have done a phenomenal job with it in this particular match.
And this one's had to have set a record for most balls thrown. I mean, by one player. Looked at the numbers earlier in the year, and we'll get that for you next week from World Jai-Alai Analytics, but it's gotta be.
What a serve and what a catch. Beautiful serve by Douglas. Erbetta stops it on the left side. Erbetta, backhand to the inside. Manny's there, taking it from the side wall. Rebote for Hyro. Hyro straight to the outside. Douglas eyes on it. Just saves it, puts it to the inside. Erbetta, Cortada will score. 5 points for Hyro and Erbetta. Possible match point.
Well, there's not a lot of space, and the Devils find it. Inside part of the court from about the 6 line to the 10 line. Just got that second bounce as Manny was hanging a little bit deep in the backcourt and not reading that forehand very well.
So Hyro, we know, is going to put a hard serve in here. Douglas has taken a couple. It's late. I'd be curious to see if he goes for this, trying to finish it off quickly. Knowing you have Manny in the backcourt, it would be a bold choice, but Hyro's traditional adjusting of the shirt and helmet, and the 5 bounces of the ball. Not that one. Here's the catch by Manny. Comes over the top. Big bounce brought down by Erbetta. Rebote, middle of the court. Douglas to the inside. Here's Erbetta. Erbetta, hard throw to the inside. Douglas, great catch on the left side. Powerful, powerful backhand on the 7 line. Erbetta's there. Douglas jumping, missed it. Saves this one. There it is. Big bounce will score. Over. Douglas and Manny with 4 points. Still possible match point for Hyro and Erbetta. Douglas has the serve. That's what he's been looking to do with every one of these Pika rebotes, the big bounce rebotes. That's what he's been looking to do. But Erbetta has just been staying back. That one he moved forward on. You see the result.
Just couldn't get up that high, just over the cesta.
Excellent serve, excellent catch. Low runner, stopped by Manny. Tremendous catch at the 13 line. Erbetta from the 11. Hard throw to the inside. Manny, backhand, powerfully thrown. Rebote's coming all the way out to the 4 line. Saved by Hyro. That dropped down to nothing. Wow. Point, set, and a hard-fought match for Hyro and Erbetta, taking it in the 3rd set, 6-4.
As we approach the hour mark, I'm looking here back at the replay. It was about 57 or 58 minutes unofficially with that match. And Hyro and Erbetta, they get it done in 3 sets, 6-5, 6-4 in the final 2. Game day, just within half a point now. Warriors 3.5, Devils with 3. 1 match left. Alex and Bradley take on Manny and Stan. Oh, Manny's got to go right back out here in this 4th division doubles match to decide the game day.
Does he get an extra minute if he wants?
As soon as that highlight ball leaves the cesta, you can't blink because every second is packed with action. Keep up with the world's fastest ball sport all game day long with bets on the matches, the sets, and each individual point. Find your favorite team or player and get in on the action. with DraftKings, the official sports betting partner of the World Jai-Alai League. The crown is yours.
Take a look at that game day score now. 3.5 points for the Warriors. The Devils come charging back here, winning the last 2 doubles matches. So everything comes down to the Division 4 match. It'll be our 6th and final match of this afternoon game day between Manny and Stan and Alex and Bradley. Before we get to that, we're going to hear from our winners, Hyro and Erbetta. What a match. There they are, Hyro and Erbetta, winners of that match in 3 sets. Guys, it was real time was just under an hour. What does it feel like when you're out there playing in those matches?
I mean, I was super tired. I was exhausted. I want to finish the game as soon as possible because I don't know how long it was the game, but for me it was like a couple of hours.
Yeah, and Erbetta, your catching back there was some of the best we've seen all season. How good were you feeling back there today?
Good, I pretty good. I was feeling confident. We know with the last couple of games we didn't play our best, but Hyro, we are a tough team, so we knew you keep fighting and trying to catch as much as we can. We have always our chances, so we were just fighting all the points like always.
Well, you guys have played the longest point, now the longest match, and I believe you got the win in both of those. So congratulations to you guys on a job well done.
Thank you, thank you.
All right, coming up next, we're going to see Stan and Manny against Alex and Bradley. Should I say Manny and Stan? That team made an official court swap, and Jai-Alai front quarter is listed first. So Alex and Bradley against Manny and Stan to close out the game day. Alex and Bradley have been getting better in the second half of the season, as have all teams that have featured Alex. Winners of 3 of their last 5 doubles matches are Alex and Bradley. Stan and Manny coming to this one, winning their last 2. One of those came without Stan just this past Tuesday. But he's been figuring things out in the backcourt nicely, adjusting to this court. I guess the biggest thing is about Manny coming out here again, back-to-back matches after playing in that marathon. But if anything, know that he's warmed up. Maybe a little bit too warm. We'll see. A game day on the line with this final match. Devils and Warriors ready to go. We are ready to begin our final match. Alex and Bradley serve to Manny and Stan. There's a serve by Alex. We begin with an ace. All through Manny's legs off the serve. Going to get Alex and Bradley on the board first.
Man, oh man, he threw that hard.
Ball missed there by Bradley in the corner. That's a point for Manny and Stan here. It's 1-1. Bradley handles that serve. Forehand crossing the sidewall. Manny reaches back of the 10 and passes from the left side. Here's the rebote forehand. Manny looking to attack. He's got it. He floats one into the corner. Bradley takes it in. Ball tipped by Stan. It's going to give Alex and Bradley a second point and the serve.
Yeah, I've known Manny a long time. Been playing Jai-Alai professionally in the United States since 2001. And if nothing else, he is not going to allow them to see him tired.
Oh, Manny's got the serve. He whips it inside. Bradley running with the rebote. Got it up, but that flies out of play. Second point for Manny and Stan.
In addition, all these years, have to point it out, Manny has never scratched. 24 years of Jai-Alai.
Ball tipped in the service box. That's a point for Manny and Stan. They lead 3-2.
Yeah, that was a hard serve. That was well within Alex's ability to pick that serve to make that catch.
Forehand inside, caught off the sidewall by Stan. Alex backs up to the 9. Powerful throw, and there's a low bullet. Manny gets in there. Catch by Bradley off the sidewall. That's a hard throw. Back to Stan. Stan now from the left side, trying to pass. Drops in the corner. Not a lot on that Erbetta, but Alex makes a save, and he missed it. Trading points here, it's 3-3.
It's a really beautiful throw by Stan, high into the inside. Just well done.
Catch by Alex overhead from the 9 line. Trying to pass, he does. Manny gets in there, left side of Bote, clips. Alex steps back, whips it hard to the inside. Stan, good pickup off the sidewall. Bradley now from the forehand. Everybody ducks. Comes out safely on the right side. Manny makes another save. Alex attacking up at the 7. Low runner. And Stan gets in there on the right side, just couldn't control it. Ball in and out of the basket, resulting in a 4th point for the Devils.
Stan's been doing better. That ball just in and out of his cesta.
High hard backhand, that just does clear the overhead screen. Alex powers it inside. Stan with the play. Drops at the feet of Bradley. Long run for Alex. He lays it up. Manny attacks up at the 5 line to the inside. Ball knocked down in the front court. 4-4 is the score. Manny and Stan serve.
Well within the ability of Alex to make that catch. Don't know if he was thinking about what he was going to throw. He was close enough to the front wall to throw something interesting.
Called under serve, came up short of the 4. Second serve coming up for Manny. Bradley gets up to that serve. Hard throw to the inside, picked off the sidewall by Stan. Erbetta forehand. Comes up the middle. Manny with the catch. Manny drops it to the inside.
Oh,
look
what
at
a
Alex
catch.
comes cross court. Great defense. Manny back in the corner. Alex long run again. This one higher to the inside. Manny stops it. Manny drops it along the wall. Bradley steps out of the way. Alex with the forehand Erbetta. Gets back to Stan. Stan from the 10 line. Oh, Alex reaching. What a catch. Stan now missed it along the side wall. That's 5 points for Alex and Bradley. Possible set point for the Devils.
You put speed together with court positioning, so knowing where to go when your opponent's throwing the ball and having the speed to get to it no matter where it is. Because we've seen him run forward towards the front wall. We've seen him run side to side. Alex has got it all.
Ball missed off the serve. The ace ends it 6-4 in favor of the Devils. 2 minutes. Now back in play, set number 2. (6-4). Alex and Bradley take the opening set. The Devils now in position after set 1 to take the game day. There was a time in this game day where they were down 3.5-0, and the Warriors won the first singles match, courtesy of Julan. Then Douglas stepped down, defeated Alex, and then Julan and Nicholas right after against Hyro and Kubala. But since that point, it's been all Devils. CRB and Bradley with the win, and then Hyro and Erbetta in that great match that just ended a few moments ago, setting up this 4th Division doubles match for the game day. Back here in the DraftKings Players Cage with Hyro and Erbetta, both still toweling off after a great marathon match a few moments ago.
I'll tell you, so impressed with Bradley's play, especially second half of 2024. His catching's been great, throwing, I mean, he's had power always. I mean, literally going back to 2018 when he's capable of throwing it very hard on both sides, but he's put that together with control and excellent catching, and just the dynamic of Alex and Bradley playing together is a neat one.
I mean, at the beginning, they lost their first 2 matches, but they figured it out, winning 3 of the next 5 over the last month and a half or so. And after today, I mean, we'll still be seeing Alex and Bradley 2 more times, so still a lot to figure out, potentially propel this team into a surprise playoff spot. But this is one that the Devils really need. They got the first set. Second set, just a couple seconds away. The Warriors are making their way out to the court.
Manny's already bouncing the ball for the serve.
We are ready to begin set number 2. Manny and Stan serve to Alex and Bradley.
See if we'll wind up having another 3-setter, or if the Devils are able to take it in straight sets.
That serve begins set number 2. Forehand to the inside. Stan lets it pass, and he lays it up. Alex attacking. He's got it up on the right side. Powerful throw. Stan steps away. Manny comes into the backcourt, but drops it in the pad.
Have to believe that even with all that running around, Manny was trying to throw not the drop shot, but the inside placement with a soft touch. He saw that was wide open. Just didn't throw it hard enough to clear the pad.
Powerful serve. Right to Stan. Stan from the left side. He clears that overhead screen. Bradley steps in to make the catch. Backhand to the outside. Good catch by Stan. Alex now from the 9. Stan from the left side. Powerful throw. Pulled in by Bradley. Lost his footing,
but
got
still
it
made
away.
the play. Wow.
Here's Manny. Low end hard to the inside. Look at Alex. Knew where he needed to be and made the catch. He's coming out a long way. Manny just lays it up. Alex now from the right side. Back to the inside. Stan gets in there. Good pickup on the bounce. Back to Alex. He's up at the 8. Hard throw. Dropping. Stan gets up to it. Bradley now from the 12. Oh, drops between them. The rebotes up in the overhead screen. Miscommunication gives the Devils their second point.
Yeah, Manny thought that he had that ball potentially off the bounce, but it was still in the air when he went to scoop it. Just wasn't ready to make the catch. Tried to signal to Stan, but Stan had no time to make that play. Alex kicking a piece of tape or something on the court, out of way.
Hard serve. Stan's got this one. Good control. Drops it inside. Alex crouching down, makes the play. Low bullet inside. Here's the rebote. Rebote forehand. Saved by Alex. And he steps back from the 9 line. This one's coming out. Alex gets in there for the save. Stan backs up. Settles at the 12 line. Controls it. Puts it along the wall. There's Alex. Alex with the low bullet. Stan thought about it. Manny gets in there. Tough rebote save. Long drop shot. Got the first bounce. Manny gets there. Whips it outside. Look at Bradley. Bradley, half carom, not enough. Stan, great read. He powers one up the middle. Bradley,
Oh my, everybody.
great read. Everyone ducks. And Stan makes the catch on the left side. Costado coming hard up the middle. Manny calls him off and missed the rebote. Well played point by all 4 players. Goes to Alex and Bradley.
Need the company to invest in the seat belts for the announcers. For me, anyway.
Wouldn't be the worst purchase. Yeah.
No, you just see that wind up and you see people in front of them. It's like, do they see what we see? Stan
from the left side. Bradley from deep in the backcourt winds it up. Oh, Manny, what a grab back behind him at the 10 line. Bradley not going to let that ball come out. Stops it on the right side, crosses the wall. Manny just lays it up.
No look.
Look at Alex up at the 5 line, hard to the inside stand. What a scoop there deep in the backcourt. Alex comes back. What a save. Manny attacking. There's a 2-wall. It opens. Not enough. Look at Alex. Alex whips it inside. Somehow Stan came away with it. My, oh, my.
I mean, just wow.
Bradley, forehand. Tipped by Stan. What a point again. Alex and Bradley now have 4.
Stan had the cesta in the right place at the right time to make a scoop that I think everyone, including himself, was shocked to see it settled in his basket.
That is so hard to control, and just stopped it right in its tracks. No juggle either.
Look at that.
Wow.
Well done.
Stand high and hard to open it up. Alex looking for that rebote. He saves it to the inside. Pick up by Stan. Here's Bradley now. From the 11, comes out over the top, crossing the wall.
Beautiful
Good
catch.
Concentration by Stan to stick with it. Here's Bradley now reaching in. Powerful throw. Controlled by Stan again. Catch by Alex along the inside. Hard throw. Stan's there. Alex inside placement. Stan steps up.
Tipped.
Not enough. The scoop is missed. That's 5 points in a possible set, possible match, possible game day point for the Devils.
Alex and Bradley playing together just so well. Didn't know how that was going to work out at the beginning of this season. It's worked out really, really well.
Nice backhand by Stan. Alex, powerful rebote. Caught overhead. Stan from the 11. Bradley there crouching down at the 13 line. Pulls it in. Stan again from the left side. Backhand. Caught off the sidewall. Bradley rips this one. It's coming out a long way. Manny backpedals. Just drops it inside. Bradley's got to step up. He gets there. Bradley low and hard. Out to the middle of the court. Look at Manny, though, with one hand. Stops it.
Bradley ducked and Manny made the catch. That was beautiful.
Manny again, this time from the left side. The backhand lobbed up. Bradley pulls it in. Bradley from the 10. This one dropping to the inside. Tough for Bote. Save. Look at Alex advancing on it. Inside placement. Stan steps up. Backhand. Bradley again. Good read. Powerful throw. This one's coming out. Manny off his footing. Lays up the rebote. Cuts it back inside. Bradley. Floats it back to Manny. Manny now a little bit higher and harder. Rebote coming out. Alex drops it to the inside with a big bounce. Stan controls it. Stan rips it inside. Alex goes up for the catch. Rifles it back to him. What a catch by Stan again. Clean miss. Rebote.
Touch the
That caught
screen.
a piece of the overhead screen. Well played point. That extends the match. First point for the Warriors.
There'll be no shutout in this second set. Manny has the serve.
Stan reaches in on the right side. Powerful throw. Back to Alex. Alex from the 9. Hard to the inside. Back it up. Stan scoops it up. Backhand just does clear. Look at Bradley. Makes the catch back at the 13. Dropping it inside to Manny. Powerful backhand. That comes shooting off the back wall. Manny slows it down to the inside. Bradley waits on it. Hard throw again. Narrowly clears that overhead screen. Manny off his footing. Soft touch to the inside. Look at Bradley. Bradley drops it at the feet of Stan. Backing up. He scooped it.
Didn't overthrow it. Beautiful play by
Alex
Bradley.
scrambling. He gets out there high to the inside. Looking to pass. It's tipped and scoring for the win. Point, set, match, and game day going to the Devils. Alex and Bradley win the final match 6-4, 6-1. Not the first time we've heard the dogs barking today. Bradley winning both matches. First one was CRB, now with Alex, responsible for 3 of the 4.5 points the Devils earned on this game day. And they come away with the win.
Beautiful play. Beautiful play all the way around.
Through the first 3 matches of the game day, Devils trailed 3.5 to nothing, and they stormed back, winning the final 4.5 points to take the day. We'll be hearing from those two guys, Alex and Bradley, before we close out the first part of our doubleheader. That's just half of it.
That's right.
Got a full game day.
We will be back at 7 p.m.
We'll see the Renegades and the Cyclones tonight. Before we close out the day, we're going to hear from Alex and Bradley. Getting situated in the DraftKings players cage. Here they are, ready to go. Alex and Bradley of the Devils. You guys have been on quite the run, winning 3 of your last 5 matches, stepping out there with the game day on the line. How important was it for you to get the win and stay in the playoff race?
Yeah, it was a very important match because with this we get half a point, and to stay alive for the playoff, it was a very important match, and also we won the day, so happy.
Yeah, Bradley, great catching today in both of your matches. What was the key to settle down and getting all those balls in the basket tonight?
It was just locking in, focus, and just being confident and telling myself I can make it happen.
Awesome, guys. Great win in that final match. Big game day win for your team. So it happens in the rest of this season. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And folks, with that, that's going to do it for the first part of our doubleheader. But don't forget, as we just said, Cyclones and Renegades coming up tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, right back here, just about an hour and a half away. Until then, we'll see you guys back here in about an hour and a half. Have a good night.
Hyro, do you have any serving rituals?
Yeah, I have a lot of them.
Today we're comparing the tennis ball to the highlight ball.
Just like that effortless look, you know, but it's really a lot of effort.
5 facts about Battle for Highlight you didn't know.
The ball averages a speed of 150 miles an hour, and the world record is 190 miles an hour.
Hi, my name is Anderson, and I cracked this glass.
I love y'all boys!